bed sometimes. I don't know why.
Because YouTube. Hi diddly ho, neighbor. How has my day been? My day has been okay.
Oh, they're saying bad Wendell audio again. Really?
I listened to that recording later, and it really does sound like Wendell's in like a tin can.
Any idea what's going on there, Wendell?
No idea. Give me 1 second.
Oh, I wasn't even close to the briefcase. Come on. I don't think it's the mic mode because we hear him over mumble, and that's fine. If we switch to one of our audio feeds, he'll sound fine, but it'll be out of sync with his camera.
Which is annoying. Hello,
All right.
everybody.
Were you still trying to find me? Because I forgot immediately about that and kept driving.
Yeah, I'm close to you, but yeah, you drove a little farther than my waypoint.
I fiddled with the buffer settings. Am I not a robot
Oops.
anymore? Please let me know.
We got a donation
Oh,
from Funkalo.
Funkalo.
Funkalo. Crazy.
It says
son of a
generic
bitch.
donation message.
Thank you.
Thank you.
$5.
What a guy. They should implement something in this game where you can have a turn signal.
Say you are in fact still a robot. A turn signal. People won't use the turn signal in the real world. They would never use them in GTA.
I just had this like weird urge while I was turning off the interstate. So I was like, oh, I need a signal, and then it was like, wait, I'm playing a video game.
Robot now? Robot now. Robot code 47. I'm still a robot. Please say code 47.
Code 47.
It's
I don't hear
30
anything.
seconds. Oh,
Hello, B Syndicate.
I started driving again.
Here, stop. I'll get in your
I'm
car.
at the prison. Oh, there you go. Well, you got a nice car.
No, it's rubbish. I've blown a tire already. And I think it's a two-seater.
Not
yeah.
robot, just quiet.
Quiet. Okay.
Sounds like
Probably
a
just-
laptop mic.
Probably just crank up the OBS.
Cranking the volume. Pump up the volume.
Now you got lower for us.
I mean, we can still hear you, but
Pump up the volume? Wait.
You're definitely lower.
Banana.
That's louder for us, a little bit.
Banana. Yeah.
that was
That's
loud.
much louder for us.
Testing.
Lower.
Is this one better?
Yeah, I feel like it's the eye
Or-
test.
Yeah, this one.
Okay. What about that?
That
Yeah.
seems normal.
Yeah, that seems like maybe a little bit higher than normal, which is good. There it is, says someone.
We're such pros. No, I'd completely torn down all my shit because I was using it for something else, and yeah, it's different setup than usual. So, yeah, whatever.
There's a guy with a username in our chat called Wendell Sentient AI.
It's about goddamn time. Spent forever in the 3rd grade.
There's more background hiss for Wendell. You might be hearing the rain in the game as well.
Oh yeah, it's raining in the game, so that's the hiss.
Or it's not the boiler snake yet. We don't have the boiler snake on.
Well, it's the middle of the summer. He's dormant in the summer. I guess it's not the middle of the summer anymore, is it? It's like spring or fall.
Spring.
Well, one of those
it's almost
seasons.
fall.
One of those non-summer seasons.
Alright, I moved the mic a bit closer too.
Did you set this waypoint? Is that where we're going?
I can switch it. We gotta find Wendell.
So how's everybody doing? Eric Schmidt says that I'm alive. Yeah, it is kind of a miracle. Hot Cup Cars here, Rust Belt, Nick, Damien, Anton. A whole bunch of people I don't know, but welcome. It's all good. B Syndicate, how's it going?
It's the waypoint's back, so we can find Wendell.
Alright, I gave it a tiny... Testing. Okay.
Now you're
Nope.
overmodulated.
Okay.
That seems good.
Okay. Okay, that sounds good. Nope. Yep. Nope.
That's. I mean,
Hello.
it sounds fine though. Fine to us.
All right, so the USB audio mixer that I've got has a bad analog whatever, and this is us experiencing the bad analog whatever. I got, Jay-Z's 2 cents sent me a link to a thing that used to be $60 that's now $90, and it's a USB audio mixer, and it looks really good, and I'll probably pick that up. Because I've just got a little Shure instrument adapter right now. John Moore says hello.
Hello. There's lots of people here.
Eric Schmidt, they banned me from Twitch because they didn't like the joke. They didn't the joke about my name. I made this as Radio 5. Why is it Radio 5?
I'm downloading GTA. Last time I tried multiplayer, I got put into a hacked Russian lobby. The hackers are the best part of this game.
Yeah, it's a good session when you can get hacked.
There's only 2 players on Twitch, but 3 players on YouTube. Oh, there's 3. Do a stream with Jay.
There's 2 people in the same car on Twitch.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll move my camera so you
Spin
can
your
tell.
camera, yeah.
Yeah. Woo!
Is that?
We're not that awful.
Overpass? Are you on a motorcycle, Wendell?
I am not.
Oh.
Oh.
Jerry G Man's like, how are you really feeling?
I'm trying to think of a really melodramatic song, but I can't think of one.
No, the first thing that popped into my head was Charles Dickens, honestly.
Wendell's like right here. It's right up the street.
Which book?
Tale of Two Cities.
Are you waiting for the headsman?
As Wendell crashes his car.
Who can we put in your place that nobody likes? Squirrel Cat Meow. That's a pretty good username. Says, I usually watch through YouTube streams since that works better on my shit connection. But figured you guys deserve a donation today. Heart.
Aw,
$4.
thank you.
Thank you.
Toxic NOS. What kind of music does Wendell like? Weird Al.
Ah,
You must
it's
be
been a
new
topic
here.
of discussion many times.
Wendell likes no music.
Barry. God damn it, random. Ugh. Yeah, Weird Al's fun because it's clever.
What? You doing a Chinese fire drill?
I don't know.
I'm ready.
I was going to kill Barry, but then I thought he was going to get in, and then now he's not, so I decided not to kill him.
Have you guys seen the songs where they auto-tuned like the 80s science shows with like Carl Sagan and all that?
No. Wait, did you post one of those the other day?
I
Never
did.
mind. I
Yeah.
did. Okay, I did see that. I did see it.
There's like 10 of those. So if you guys saw that tweet, or if you have no idea what I'm talking about, you can Google "A Still More Glorious Dawn Awaits" is the name of that. But that's clips from Sagan, like Sagan's series from the 80s, 70s, or 80s. And there's like 10 of those, as it turns out.
Is it possible for me to join this game?
Hey,
Yes.
Microhex says Melody Sheep did all of those. Yes, I couldn't remember the name. Thank you.
Got a donation from Drunken Reaper.
Oh.
Drunken
Thank you.
Reaper. So, I wonder, is that username like, the actual Reaper death? Or is that an Overwatch? Is that a recent account?
That's an Overwatch joke.
I don't know. That's so... Anyway, $20 and no message.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think we might have gotten a donation too, but we might have missed it. There was another one. Might have
Did
been
we?
from Rust Belt. Yeah, did we already say Rust Belt?
Oh, yeah, I missed that one.
Yeah.
Nice belt.
He said tell Wendell to buy some volume. $50.
Oh wow,
Jesus
thank
Christ. Thank you.
you. You guys are crazy. Thank you very much.
Somebody said we should do a job, or so we should do
Yeah.
something.
We're just driving around aimlessly reading the chat.
Somebody's like, all the 3 cameras on Twitch are the same.
Nope. We're all in the same car. Because we don't even care. We just like to ride around, read the chat.
We're like old people. Let's go for a nice Sunday drive.
We're gonna stop at Dairy Queen, use our coupons.
Jerry G-Man says 5x5. Apparently Radio 5 means perfect. I didn't know that.
Hello, Alamar. Oh! Oh wow, you just flung her body all the way across the map there.
I gotta get some action. Get some cops to show up.
Make it interesting. Look at this guy. How many people do I have to shoot? And not a single cop shows up for this.
It's raining. They don't like to get out when it's raining.
The cops.
Yeah.
Sorry, man, we can't respond to your 911 call. It's raining and I really don't want to mess up my hair. Look what you've done.
Jack Gallo says, is there somewhere I can donate more than $1,000? You can email me. I guess.
Is
Not
there
sure,
a limit?
serious?
Is there like a PayPal limit for $1,000? I guess there must be.
It would be funny if GTA Online had turn signals, so you could turn your turn signal on, so we could just have the left turn signal on all the time.
I need this feature.
YouTube
This game's
says
literally unplayable.
that would be good. Waffle Bin is here.
Hello, Waffle Bin.
It's not Waffle Bin.
I said hello anyway.
I just mispronounced it once a long time ago, and I will have to remember that forever.
What is it?
Well, Wolf Bin.
Oh,
it's
oh yeah,
W-O-L-F-E.
Wolf Bin. Wolf Ben.
Waffle Bin's better.
Waffle Bin, yeah. Sorry,
Just go ahead
buddy.
and change it.
Sorry, you're officially Waffle Bin now. I'm sorry.
Wait, we got a donation. Eden says, to a bright future, $10.
Oh,
Thanks,
thank
Eden.
you.
Appreciate
Is this
it.
Eden from the forum?
Oh, yeah. Been reading a lot of your work lately, Eden.
Oh, here's the cops. Get out of the way. It's fine. Excuse me. Oh.
Oh, a
We're
new
on
player.
fire.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh no,
Oh, God, we
get
are
out,
on
we need to get
fire.
out.
Run away!
Ah!
Does everybody notice my red hat? Because
Oh, it's very. Oh, ow.
there's some new
I
faces,
think I did that. You ran in front of me.
Oh.
and I have a red hat.
Bear's got a limo.
That's why I was like, oh, I want to get in the limo so bad. I just ran out recklessly. Where did he go?
The
Gray
limo
Monk
does
is
not
here.
have good performance.
Oh no. Oh no. I died again. I keep reading this username that's killing us is Emodium. Emodium 74 rifled you.
What is it? Emalm? Imalm?
I'm gonna say Emodium. I think he's diarrhea medicine. Where are you guys?
I died.
I hear explosions. I'm hiding under this bridge like a coward. Did you guys all
Oh.
respawn at the same spot?
Wait a minute. Rusty, you always kill me in this game. I don't know if I should trust you. And your pearlescent paint. Only douchebags have pearlescent paint.
Are they giving me shit for it being a trilby? Because it's totally a fedora.
Which is arguably worse.
I think they've both lost there.
Oh, did you see that sweet roll?
But this is a
Look how-
two-door.
I know. Pew!
I guess we could grab one of these cop cars.
I went face first into the pavement. Not the first time this week.
Oh! I want to get in. I want to get in.
Did I say hi to Gray Monk
Oh,
already?
I didn't want to drive.
If I didn't, hi Gray Monk.
Let's go. Come on, let's go.
These rails don't move. They don't move. Ah! I'll turn that off. This is fine. We're fine.
I'm just, I'm fleeing on the highway toward the tunnel, so you guys can join me whenever, or start a job, or I don't care.
Yeah, someone can start a job. That'd be good. We could do those crazy races again.
Yeah, I'll check that out.
I love those crazy races.
Let me try to remember how to do that.
Oh. Oh, I fell.
Perhaps the chat would enjoy watching us run over each other with semis.
Oh, yeah, that's also a good one. I don't remember the name of that one. I don't remember the name of any of them.
Isn't that like, I think only 4 people can play that one?
Oh yeah, that sucks. But it's funny.
It is funny. It's peaking when you laugh, Wendell, says Yellow Tub.
I do sort of, yeah. Alright, I can back it off a little bit.
Strux is hasta la vista. I'm stuck. We've made a mistake. Mistakes were made.
Yes, they were.
Oh, did you just get out of the car?
I started the job.
Wait, Hot Cup Car is playing both Planetary Annihilation and GTA? How's that?
That's talent.
YouTube says I should wear an actual red hat when playing GTA. You know, somebody I went to a Linux convention in like 2003, and somebody actually did give me a red hat, and I forgot it. It's just in a lost and found at some random hotel.
What the fuck? There's just a bunch of random players in here.
I didn't get your message or your invite, I don't think.
I think it just dumped me in an existing job. That's not what I want. God damn this game.
Yeah. So what sort of hats haven't been completely destroyed and style? I think baseball caps, in certain contexts.
Oh. All the hats in Team Fortress 2, do those count?
As long as you wear it facing the front, you turn it even 45 degrees, you're a douchebag.
Did everybody see the news about the 11 gigahertz signal that was picked up extraterrestrial?
Oh, the SETI? Yeah, the
Yeah.
SETI thing, I saw that. That's
Yeah.
kind of
Did you
exciting.
actually read about it though?
Yeah, it turns out that it was an earthbound signal.
Yeah.
But still, that was kind of exciting. Very briefly, it's like we detected a source of 11 gigahertz radio waves, which have no known natural source. And it turns out they were from Earth.
They also, like, there was something weird about them too, where it was like, they didn't repeat, there's nothing really, like, crazy about it if you knew a little bit more about it. But of course, all the articles reported on it and was like, aliens coming for us, hide your children. It was like, wait, what?
Well, unfortunately, that's what gets ad revenue these days. Any
Yeah.
kind of, like, whatever kind of retarded thing that you can possibly do. It's like, oh, look, ad revenue. It's like, let's hit yourself in the face with a sledgehammer. Look, ad revenue. It's amazing.
You won't believe what happens next.
I don't think you will, yeah.
No active adversary mode. Would you like to host? Yes, yes, host.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
escape,
yeah.
escape. You have to press fucking escape. Oh, this interface.
Focusrite Scarlett audio interface. Way better preamps, cleaner sound. Your mic deserves that. Yes. For Focusrite Scarlett audio. Okay, hang on. I gotta make a note of that.
Oh, I got run over. Imodium's here. Imodium, why would you do this?
I could use some Imodium. I ain't been
Tonight on
riding a while.
TPGP. Hey,
Do we want-
Darkstar.
Do we want Barry or Whirlwind?
Oh, either one's fine.
Let's see who has the cooler looking character. Oh, Whirlwind by a mile.
Alright, here I come. 160 already? Not terrible. Hello, Odamus Chu? Odamus Chu? Hello. From Aramis. Oh, whoops. And GTA is like ad revenue simulator the game. Not wrong. Do you see the video of the girl who took out her tooth with a bow and arrow? So did she like tie a string between the bow and the arrow, or like, or the tooth and the arrow, and just shoot it?
Was this like a young girl with a baby tooth coming out? Is that what we got going on there? Oh, we got Zavar.
Snaggletooth.
Where did Zavar come from? That doesn't matter.
Zavar, how's it going? So much support from the forum. I really appreciate it.
They appreciate you supporting the forum.
Nice.
Look at our pretty masks.
Why am I dressed like Pee Wee Herman?
See ya, B.
See ya, B. Thanks for coming.
B Syndicate. I liked your B-Box project. I looked at it like a month ago. I do a lot of creeping on the forums, but I very seldom post. Always lurking.
Brent Evans, this is cool. Is this your first time seeing a multi-angle, multi-camera YouTube stream? You can watch each one of us individually in 1080p, or you can watch the 4-up. Which is kind of neat.
How do I make myself go faster again?
Caps lock.
Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah.
Feels strange. Oh no. They're really after you. Apparently I'm not considered a threat.
Oh.
Oh. No, 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 no. No. No.
Get up there in the high ground.
There will be more B blogs, but I will wait till things settle down. I would like to see that. Oh no.
Oh, you're fucked now.
No, I'm not. Look at you, can't hit a broadside of a barn. Or whoever that is. Wendell.
Oops.
No! Oh my gosh. No.
High ground. No, stop, stop.
No! My kneecaps! Not my kneecaps!
Oh, look at the blood.
Oh.
Snap.
Oh, I got a donation from Meldrina. Just showing my support. PS, love the Linux Bash video. Wendell and Grizzle. Any plans on doing one for Vim or Emacs?
Oh yeah, we should do one on Vim. We should get ESR to do one on Emacs because my god, his Emacs. Yeah, but we should. It would be nuts.
You guys now have quality options enabled. We usually get quality options, but I think you have to have at least 50 for that if you're not partnered. Beep.
Jones says my Kentucky is showing. At least I think it was for me.
I think it was for me because I said you couldn't hit this broadside of a barn.
Nice.
Oh, how did you not clean him up?
I know. Oh, these take so long to break.
I'm gonna go ahead. Leave you for that. Zavar is too fast. I shouldn't have chosen. Wait, no, I didn't choose it. Was it Zavar?
Zavar, it's Zavar. I'm just taking a swim here with my truck.
Zavar's got like. How did he get so far ahead of you, Wendell?
I don't know.
Get good, scrub.
Oh.
I can't get my car turned around. No! How did I miss that?
You got me finally.
Yeah! Oh, it says you committed suicide.
What?
It's a little too real.
I'm parked on top of Zavar's bike. Get up here and finish him.
Where is he? I don't see where you guys are. Beep. Beep.
I don't think he'd be walking away from that.
Oh.
Now he's on
Oh,
top
you
of
guys
my
are
truck.
miles away. Yeah.
It's a bitter standoff. Oh, hey,
Eric
run
Schmidt-
for it, huh?
Eric Smith says Vim is so nice. I have a vaporware theme. Have you tried Vim's multi-window mode or anything like that? I've got a little bit of a multi-window Vim setup that is almost an IDE, and I kind of like it. It's a little fiddly though. Sometimes I'm just really lazy and use multiple copies of Vim in Tmux.
Yeah, I just use my shell app and connect multiple times. Managed
How
to
are you
destroy
not
my truck.
dead?
Oh, look at that.
Come on, that has to be it.
Oh,
One more hit. One more hit! Oh, come on. Yeah. Hey, Ham Sudson. Still a Vim noob? That's the video question.
I've been using Vim for like 5 years, and I still discover common things I never knew. That's cool because you can just slowly integrate them.
Is Wendell playing GTA through Linux VM at the moment?
Not on this machine. OBS was really fiddly. I have in mind to try that. You know the Xeon E5 2670 build? I have in mind to try that on that because I think that'll have a little bit more horsepower. Skylake, you know, with 2 CPU Windows VM on Skylake with OBS, that's pushing it a little bit.
Andy Spawn says maybe this will stretch to a coffee each. $15.
Wow.
Aw, thank you. That should
Thanks.
actually probably get us 2 coffees each.
That's a sad commentary in the world that $15 can't buy 3 coffees.
Oh, ow. It can. If you just buy like a plain coffee. If you buy like a smoothie that's labeled as coffee.
I
Pumpkin
want a
spice.
caramel macchiato.
Caramel.
I want to go. I need to go antiquing after this.
Microhex is showing off by saying that he just uses Echo to not edit things. I've actually done that before on a system that was broken. Like cat some things from one file into another, and then append some more stuff to that file from another file, and Echo. It works.
Oh,
Did you taste victory? It was so close.
I don't even know how close I was.
Miguel, since God says Lord, I'm not a lord, I'm just some bozo. Are we going to show the guests the M&M overdose? Oh yeah, shit! I should be eating M&Ms. Fuck am I thinking? Alright, give me a second.
I'm eating yogurt. I should have got Lala before the stream. We could have finished Half-Life 2.
Wow. What time is it? 8 o'clock. This is definitely going to be a, a record night. Jack Gallo 21
Oh,
says,
wow.
says all the coffees $100.
Wow.
Thank you very much. You
Thank
guys
you.
are very generous, and we appreciate it. Which one do we want to do?
Let's do the one on the
Siege?
bridge.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we can
Oh,
do
yeah,
it.
the bridge one's good. Oh, I picked the one with the other bridge. Oops.
How dare you?
I didn't know.
What's the name?
Chris is a hipster. I was making a joke. Though
What's
I do
the-
like antique.
What's the name of Jack Gallo from?
I don't know.
Trusty asks, I have a notebook. The power brick broke. 170 watts, 20 volts, 8.5 amps. If it's a normal barrel connector, 19 volts at the same amperage would be fine. Is eBay an option? Because you might be able to get one of those on eBay. As long as it's just a barrel connector. But if like it's an oddball, like 4-pin connector or something ridiculous, that would be bad.
Look at these just random people are coming into our thing. I don't know who Weepa is.
Weepa. You need to pronounce all the E's and P's, or A's. Actually, there are 2 P's, aren't there? Weepa. He's a console player.
Filthy peasant.
He's from Indoor.
Oh, we got another squirrel cat meow. Donated $5 with no message.
Thank you.
Thank you. Waffle Ben says we need a new lounge in the forums. Is it broken or is it because the date's rolling over?
Oh yeah, the date rolls over and it starts a new one.
Is today the last day of the month?
Yes. Today's the 31st. Unless tomorrow's the 32nd.
Oh, we need to set it to friends only. Whatever.
Will John
Look
Con
at-
is
look
now
at
following.
Weepa.
Thank you.
Weepa identifies as a cat. Look at him.
I don't see him yet. It's launching my session still.
Mine is also just launching session. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, there it goes, yeah. How do you tell if he's a kitty cat?
He looked like a fucking cat. You think I don't know what a cat looks like?
Are you high? You're high, aren't you? Oh, it's weird. The shirt that my character's wearing is very similar to the shirt I'm wearing IRL right now.
What's it mean?
What's it mean?
My girlfriend is worth 30,000 dead. What?
That's so. Why do you know that?
What a
She doesn't have an insurance policy.
what a non sequitur.
Is the forum going back to HTTPS soon?
It is HTTPS, but there's some kind of Cloudflare problem. I don't know. I didn't do it, but I'll try to fix it.
Oh, there's a bicyclist.
Stupid car got in my way.
You're dead, Wendell. There's nowhere for you to come back from there.
Damn it.
There's a river.
Yeah, but if he's
Ow.
just on the other side of that guardrail, we can't get over there.
Yeah, but he can't get to the end of the match either. Where's the other bicycle person?
You gotta go after him. He's see, uses Wendell as bait
Yeah, where did
and
he
escapes
go?
us.
Weepa is laughing all the way to the bank right now. Weepa. Everything seems so common here. Sorry to maybe ruin the mood, but what the hell is happening with Tech Syndicate? Is the bike guy gone?
I don't think there's any way for you to cross that river, Wendell. Although I'm gonna be impressed if you do.
Oh, I found him.
Oh.
Wendell's starting a cult.
I'm thinking about how to answer that, but I don't really... I mean, all I can really tell you is I'm on my way out. I'm not out yet, but I'm definitely, you know, doing the whole orderly exit thing. I've got a, there's a video coming up about, some stuff from Qualcomm. There's a couple in the backlog, and I'm sure that I will keep doing content and things like that, but...
Oh, look that you're just getting, like you're completely off the reservation here. I'm surprised it's letting you go all that way out there.
Yeah, it'll let you go really far out. I'm afraid that I've lost our second bicycle guy.
You had one job.
Yeah,
Oh, look at
I
that.
almost had him. Exit.
I was just a distraction. I'm working
This
in
was the plan all along.
I work in a VR company during the day. I'd like to use Linux to host a Windows VM with GPU forwarding for security. HTC Vive plugged into the GPU, accessible only to a VM. Yeah, that'll work fine. How is the frame latency in the Windows gaming VM? Lots of latency with Windows gaming VM. VR won't work. It's hardware pass-through. There's no appreciable performance difference if your hardware if your hardware is good. I mean, there's a little tiny bit of overhead. It's mostly on the CPU side. It's not really on the peripheral side at all.
Well, Wendell shows what he's eating. It's M&M's. It's always M&M's.
The bones. Okay, I need to make this less of a leisurely bike ride. I hate caps lock as the speed up button. It's really annoying. Ah! Well, this is where it gets precarious.
More Linux videos with Grizzle. Yeah, yeah, we totally are.
Prepare your butt.
Eric, I would recommend a high-end Skylake for that, or you could use a Xeon too. That'd be fine. Or an X99 system would be fine, like one of those 6-core X99s. Those would be okay. But I was really impressed that the first gen E5 2670 C2 stepping was basically fine. Although I haven't gamed extensively on that. It's like it posts, it works, but on the Skylake video that I did with, I started off with a slightly older version of the kernel. Shit. God damn you. And, it was fine for a while, and then I would get a blue screen sometimes from the AMD driver. But a newer kernel fixed that. The only time you run into problems, so you gotta understand, like when there's a bunch of interrupts, like if you've got a 10 gig, like say you've got a 10 gig network adapter because that generates a shitload of interrupts. Sometimes that can overwhelm the CPU virtualization, and that's where, the few percentage points overhead in hardware virtualization can bite you in the ass. But generally, talking about a graphics workload, it's not too bad.
I'm so close. I'm so close. Not now. Not today, Weepa. Not today.
But Intel's, like, I have seen performance degradation with 10 gig Ethernet adapters, but Intel's honestly one step ahead of us. Their current generation 10 gig adapters have hardware to assist with para virtualization, so
I don't want to brag, but I won that.
Icebound whale. That is a great username.
What is that? Does it like mean that like it gets beached on an iceberg, or?
Well, no, it's like he's in the Arctic and he's lazy. He doesn't migrate in time, and one morning he wakes up, he's in the ice. Yeah.
Like The Thing.
Why aren't some game windows lined up? Because we hate people who are picky about that shit. We want to drive them crazy. Slowly eat away your sanity.
I need to go in the stream computer and fix that.
I'm always sitting here though, and I'll come back. Alright, you get Wendell. I'm going to go after Weepa.
Weepa.
You're on the bridge now, Weepa. Damn it, how did that not work? Oh!
I almost got run over by an NPC, so that was fun.
It's going well, is what you're saying.
I have a William Shakespeare-like autograph, or William Shatner Shakespeare. Shatner-like portrait of Wendell. I need an autograph.
A William Shakespeare autograph would be super fucking valuable.
You pushed me off the cliff.
See ya.
Woo!
Especially if you had a photo and a certificate of authenticity.
I really like the William Shatner portrait that we've got in the office.
Oh yeah. What will be next?
What's Shatner up to these days?
Being old. He's
Is he
very
still
busy.
on TV?
Yeah, I'm sure he's doing something.
Does he still do the ads for like the insurance company?
Yes. I have no intention of stopping doing videos. I just need to need to wrap up an orderly exit.
Text it.
Text it.
Text it, yeah.
Tell your friend, tell your mom. Text it.
And when she says,
I've lost Wendell.
"Are you talking about Texas seceding?" Slap her in the mouth.
Shatner has a new reality show? Really? Who watches that though?
Why would you be surprised by that? I can't believe Weepa just juked me this entire fucking map.
Oh.
Shatner's best performance, honestly, in my opinion, of his whole career is Boston Legal.
That was a pretty good show, and
That-
like
That
he played
role was written for him.
But yeah, well, I mean, it basically just was him. You know, an arrogant piece of shit, slightly fucked up in the head.
Not going there.
Perfect agent, you got to put a K in it. There's already TEXIT. Jack Gallo donated $2. I know
Thank
it's
you.
early days and you're still in the process of Xing, but would you consider starting a channel with Kane?
Kane is here, actually, I think. Hello.
Yes, he got his Patreon set up, so...
Go check that out.
Yep.
Such a shame my band doesn't lift until September 16th.
Holy shit. All right, we got to pick a new stage before I read this one. Well, let's refresh.
Okay.
Oh, Swamp Monster. Oh, I guess that's just a race. We're bad at those. What about
Yeah.
maze? Have we ever done a maze?
No, let's try that. It's probably gonna be like the most boring thing to watch, but we'll try it.
Will Schmuck says, we're starting to deploy VMs for use with all of the area. Printer sharing is a nightmare. It's 2012 R2, having to keep remove and re-add printers shared via the VM host. Ever see that? Can you tell me a little bit more about that? Because something doesn't sound right there. Most of the time in that situation where you're, like, it's virtual desktops, I take it. Either we've got our own custom, you know, VBA, it's a VBA login script to do stuff, or group policy's gotten a little better about that kind of thing. But here's the thing. If the print drivers are shit, I'm looking at you, HP, then you're going to have problems. And that's the reason that HP created the universal print driver bullshit, which has its own set of problems.
So Whirlwind MJC says hashtag Team Wendell. The community thanks you for all your hard work and the frustration you're going through. Get some M&Ms. There should also be enough left for coffee for Krista and Grizzle. Hashtag Wexit. $300.
Jesus
Whoa.
Christ!
Whoa! Thank you.
Thank you.
Ah. You guys are the best. Thank you.
And I'll say this. Never before... Oh, it's starting. Never before have we ever had anything to do with the money, but I think we might now.
That's all we can say, but we're gonna find stuff to do with the donations now. You can bet on that.
Yeah, you guys have never spent $1 of the thing, so it's really funny. I think, because it's like, you know, hashtag responsibility.
Well, we were worried about taxes too, so we've kept part of it back for that.
No, we still have every dollar.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, the total is not like the full total, because we keep a percentage of it back for taxes, is what I'm saying.
Zero isn't going to be happy about that.
My God, you're
Donated
ridiculous.
$300. That was Whirlwind MJC.
You
Thank
ridiculous sons of bitches.
So I guess we just run around in this maze.
Is it like a death match? Finish with a kill-death ratio of at least 2. Oh, you also have sound. Like, you can indicate where you're on the map, it looks like. Whoa!
Oh, somebody has explosives?
Oh, Weepa has bombed. Weepa.
Can you just lob those grenades over the... I bet you can. That's hilarious.
Ludo.
Aw. Barry. I think Barry might be a better player than I am.
Maybe. He's been playing Overwatch. He should be rusty at this game.
Oh, this
it's puddle
means
of
that's
blood
dead
here.
ends.
I got a better gun.
So we have
Spray and pray.
VM running, add the printers, mix of HP and Brother via local TCP port on the VM host, and share from there to the VMs. Users connect to the via RDP gateway to their specific VM on the VM host. Damn it.
Barry is the power player.
Have we tried Battlefield 1 yet? No. Is that a open beta at this point?
I think so.
I don't know if it's worth installing Origin. Is it Origin or do you play? It's one of those
Whoa!
malwares.
What's the highest views you guys ever had? Usually we average around like 60, so or like 50, 60. So this is pretty high for us.
Yeah, we just hit 200. I think we probably did on Sunday as well. So that means if we can just get a major crisis every week
That's all it takes.
for the foreseeable future, we're all
that's
set.
We're
I was trying to
do
run
a
Barry
video.
over with a motorcycle, but it didn't work out for me.
There's a motorcycle?
In the hedge
Running down
maze?
to Oh, yeah. Got you,
Oh
my
no,
cub
there's
car.
somebody behind me. It's Weepa. Watch yourself.
Weepa. Run away like a coward. Is it just to survive? Is that the whole point?
No. What? Weepa took a full shotgun in the chest. He must have got armor somewhere.
Headshots only.
I think it said kill death greater than 2, right?
Oh crap! I didn't mean to do that.
I'm neglecting chat for a moment.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got hot cub car
Oh.
with a blind grenade. Oh, didn't throw that one far enough.
Oh whoops!
I was trying to get Barry. Alright. Does a Windows VM inside Linux have access to USB ports? Yes. Can you sync your
Oh.
iPhone with iTunes running in Windows
Oh.
VM? Yep, sure can.
Oh, Barry's on my team, so I shouldn't kill him. I'm sorry.
Charles totally asked if we can mention some technologies DevOps will deal with. You mean for the stream or to like do videos on?
Oh, we're on the same team as well. Stop! Why would you do this?
Because Wendell's over there, don't you see him?
I got him. Kill streak. Tuck Syndicate. We're gonna have a formal event like a prom.
A prom. A prom where there are 3
Oh.
girls.
I just feel like the prettiest girl to dance.
I don't even know how I managed to do.
Just gonna run around with a knife.
No, I
Come get
somehow
some.
punched Grizzle in the face. Like I didn't even shoot him. I just punched him in the face and then kicked him while he was down.
Yeah, when you're close enough, it switches automatically.
Wendell has collected bull shark to. Oh. PGP prom, geriatric gaming. I mean, we're just full of great ideas this week.
Don't forget bourbon M&Ms.
Bourbon M&Ms really should be a thing. I mean,
Do you think M&Ms would like taint their childlike image to do bourbon?
oh yeah.
Well, see, I think that's the problem. I think what's going to happen is some kid's going to get into the bourbon M&M. I keep getting fucking meleeed. And then there's going to be a huge lawsuit, and there's going to be a big story, and that's the reason they won't do it. Because I can't be the first person to come up with that idea.
Have there ever been any high school kids that got drunk on bourbon balls? Because that would be hilarious.
I'm sure, yeah. You actually brought a motorcycle into the hedge maze.
That's what I did.
It's fine. Don't question it. You get to
Losing
keep your knife.
streak.
Oh wow, that's really lame, man. Why would you do this while I'm trying to climb on the maze?
Can you
Good
get on
idea.
top of it?
Whoa, Josh is here? Oh, hey! Hello! Yeah, you can if you get to the side. But I don't know how far can you go? Oh, you totally can, okay.
Holy shit! It's Fractal Josh. I got shot in the
Hello.
face.
Just stopping in for a bit.
Miguel Sensicon says, "Wepa is the Spanish slang for damn."
But it's weepa. Peepa. So it's
I
like,
think it, yeah,
damn.
I think that might be how you pronounce it. Because like now I'm thinking about movies where I've heard that.
It's
I
kind of
remember
like
when no one watched PGP.
it's kind of like when you hear slang and you're not really sure if it's dirty. Somebody says chitlins, and it's like, what is that? You don't know, because you're not really in it. And so hearing other people say things that might be off color, that are in fact off color, I guess would be really funny.
Can you go up these stairs? Oh, you totally can.
Except I know where you're from, and you have to know what chitlins are.
Well, I do, yeah. But I'm assuming that most of the chat doesn't. Like Barry, if Barry knows what
No
chitlins
idea.
are, I'll be impressed.
Barry doesn't even know what a biscuit is.
Him and his cookies. Oh yeah, we need to make Kane a moderator.
Oh yeah, somebody do that.
It has to be Grizzle because he's logged in on the main account. I can't do it as another mod. Lord Wendell plays games. He's amazing. He's Gabe Newell's brother, so.
Plays games. It's a bit of a stretch. Stumbles my way through games, maybe.
Well, there's no qualifier, you know. You'd just be sitting there drooling on the mouse. You'd still be playing.
You know, it was a
Give this
toss-up
mouse 10
tonight
out of 10.
as to whether or not it would be Factorio or this. This is probably a good choice.
Factorio requires a lot of brain power to play because you have to like plan out your factory. Though it is slower pace, so you can like look at the chat more often.
Eric Schmidt's like, your red suit may not have been the best choice for
Yeah.
the green hedge maze. Yeah.
But you can blend
So
in with the puddles of blood.
How does this end? I keep waiting for like an end state.
There
a
must
win
be
state.
a time limit, but I don't see a clock. Oh, there we go. I lose. Oh, we got another donation I missed. Jack Gallo 21 again. Would your tax agent be pissed if I donate 1,000 US dollars in $2 increments? Our tax agent wouldn't be pissed. PayPal would be fucking really happy since
Yeah.
every $2 amounts to like $1 for us. So please don't do that if that's your goal. Because PayPal takes a piece and a percentage. So small amounts equal more of the piece.
I'm not sure, I think Mr. Sir is calling to see the legendary Model M. Very well.
That enter key is fucked though. How often
Yeah.
do you hit the
Oh
apostrophe?
shit. They didn't hear me. Okay, so that's the Japanese Model M. The modern Unicomp Model M's are not as high quality as that, in my opinion, because they're doing mass production. They don't care about one-off sales. That's the Japanese Model M, which has all the Meta keys, which you can map to whatever you want. Because the problem is, if you get an old Model M, there's no Windows key or no Meta key. Well, get the Japanese version. It's fine.
Twitch muted for not safe for work Model M footage.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
This is too hot for Twitch.
We're gonna get banned.
I didn't set up my full screen cam switch thingy, whatever, to change the audio because I'm an idiot. Jesus F asked, when will the video of the Lucida AI be up? Not for a long time now.
The Knights of Wendell.
I forgot to click ready because I'm terrible.
I did
Just-
too. I
Just
was
a
reading the
Japanese
chat.
version of tentacles.
How'd that even work? Oh, look, I'm at the front. Beep.
Rust Belt, did you ask me to do something earlier? Because I forgot. I remember thinking I need to do that for Rust Belt, and I've forgotten what that might have been.
Why are there pedestrians here?
Maybe you asked me a question and I started to answer and got off track because, well, let's face it, I ramble. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's rambling.
They say still no sound, but I see movement on the.
Someone else says
Soundbar.
sound is fine, yeah. All these pedestrians and, like, NPCs.
Is Grizzle's character self-aware about his face? You mean self-conscious? He does not understand mirrors.
He's like a baby. That's like one of the best things you can do with a new baby. Is just put it in front of a mirror or put it down in grass for the first time barefoot. Babies do not like grass.
I would argue a better choice would be drop it off at a fire station.
Just leave this here. Also feeding a baby ketchup for the first time. Anything sour, always funny. A lemon.
I love videos of people giving lemons to cats and babies. Because the look of betrayal.
Yeah. They're like, oh, this tastes, oh no.
We got another donation, but too busy racing.
Someone just followed, I think it was Hunter. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you. Hexit is like, so if you're such a fan of the Model M, how are you going to use it in the future? Is the Model M manufacturer dropping PS2 support? Doesn't fucking matter. I will build my own keyboard controller if I have to. I've got all the stuff to do it. The most amazing microcontroller for replacing a keyboard controller that I found so far is just the Teensy 3.1, which is an ARM that's Arduino compatible. It's just a general purpose ARM, but there's a lot of, like, people have done a lot of work to make the software easy and idiot-proof for building your own keyboard matrix. And I would love, honestly, I would love to do a DIY. I've got a Model M where I use the copper flex circuit stuff to make it in-key rollover, but it's got some problems. And I want to do it again with something like a Teensy and see if I can get in-key rollover on a pre-existing Model M flex circuit board using the analog inputs on the Teensy, so that I can detect the in-key rollover using the digital inputs as analog, so that I don't need diodes. I don't know if that's possible. Theoretically, I think it's possible, but I don't know if it's actually possible. And it's just because of the resistive characteristics of that silver flex circuit and the fact that it was so consistently manufactured. All of these things require computer science interns and time. And I think we're going to have those things soon.
Soon, TM. Yeah, there's more questions about what's going on with everything, which
Yeah.
Wendell already mentioned, I think, earlier, so.
We need a Moobot command.
Yeah.
Okay, Jack Gallo, $2. You should fill a bathtub with M&Ms and have Wendell sit in it without a shirt and play Peace.
Oh.
Someone's been to 4chan, I see.
How many
The dark side of the internet.
how many 2-pound bags of M&Ms do you think it would take to fill an average sized bathtub with Wendell's volume displacement?
Oh, I didn't even finish.
I always read DNF as die in a fire.
That's a little
Wow.
bit more extreme.
The game's just telling you, have you tried uninstalling?
Yeah, I think Kane can probably fill you in a little bit better than I am. I'm still in the orderly exit process. It's not like I can just throw a switch. Sadly.
Can you guys make a friends only session? I thought that's what I was doing. Oh, we can do this. Let's do a stunt.
Okay. I clicked that one.
The real Sammy D said it would be roughly 102-pound bags of M&Ms fill the average bathtub. Let me tell you, you need to talk to Zerial Straws because he found 6 bags of M&Ms that was 25 pounds of M&Ms. Holy fuck.
Okay. I don't see race type.
Mr. Sir says that SOS classic Blink was classic though. I'm nothing if not a little bit of a troll.
We all have a little troll in us.
Okay, I've closed the matchmaking, and that's everybody on my friends list. If you guys want to, if you got other people, invite them.
No, Sammy D, it was 6 bags totaling 20, like the total weight of 6 bags is 25 pounds.
A 25-pound bag of M&Ms. That probably wouldn't be that big because, like, dog food doesn't weigh as much as M&Ms, and you can get a 50-pound bag of dog food.
Can you imagine having that sitting at your desk? Like, how do you explain that to people coming into your office?
Lesser
just
shoes
put one-
here.
Just put one of those little tiny, like, peanut shovels in it, and nobody's going to complain. It's just going to fill their pockets up.
Peanut M&Ms, we got both.
It was an equal mix.
Can you just order them straight from the manufacturer? Probably. You can get, like, customized ones, too.
He got them from Amazon.
Diabetes.
Diabetes indeed.
Thank you, random guy, for the follow. I can actually, like, look every now and then and see it pop up now. Hello, Vlad.
Lesser shoes here. And Con Mega is like, have you ever used an IBM mainframe? Yeah. On an ongoing basis, as a matter of fact. Kinda. I'm working on interning at IBM, and I got that internship because I bought an old mainframe and put it in my parents' basement and then ran Linux on it. Yeah, we did that. And then we didn't do that anymore when we got the $200 increase in the electric bill. It was like, yeah, this thing's got... It was a RS6000... RS364. It had like 12 gigs of RAM and like 24 processors. And it had a little terminal next to it that you actually did all the stuff on. It was the size of a fridge. And it had a twin cabinet that was like a disk array that was connected with this weird fiber channel thing. But we replaced that with just a single enclosure instead of the giant rack of crazy. I was like, yeah, Linux, this is gonna be great, alright, woo! No, it was great. No, it wasn't. It was terrible. But it was 64-bit, and, you know, we're talking about a piece of technology from, like, 2002. We recycled it. And by recycled it, I mean, I've got this amazing video of us throwing it in a dumpster. To go to the place where it would actually be recycled.
To go to Grandpa's farm. Oh, these little cars handle like shit.
Look at all these... What is this race, even? Oh.
Oh, there's balls now.
Yeah. I'm totally stuck like an idiot. I can't figure out how to turn around. Is this a trampoline? Oh no. Excuse me, Rowan. Thank you for the donation, but I'm gonna beat your ass now.
And Con Mega, whatever you do, when you're interning for IBM,
Oh no, he's ahead of me.
don't download Hercules. It's a mainframe emulator. IBM's kinda hostile about that. Just letting you know.
Oh, I'm gonna beat every... No, I'm not. I'm 11th. Never mind. I'm at the very end of the pack. I started in first.
I can't stop spinning out. These cars
Yeah.
suck.
I hear a cop car.
There's just random alarms that go off on these maps.
Woo!
I got hit by a car mid-jump.
Oh yeah, there like crosses over. Oh, how did I do this?
I fell onto an actual bridge and I'm losing.
How do I restart again?
F. Hold F.
F, dang it. Beep.
He got a Z series. Yeah, the Z series is much less shitty than RS 6000. But fun fact, the Z series can emulate an RS 6000 for legacy application. Rust Belt knows what I'm working on when I'm working on the mainframe, which is kind of funny.
Press F to pay respects.
Press it.
What game was that from? I remember seeing screenshots of that. It was so funny.
It was, I think it was a Call of Duty, or maybe Medal of Honor. I think it was Call of Duty though. Oh, I got a donation, and I'm.
Oh no, we'll
It's
read them all out in a second.
It's from Squirrel Cat Meow again, which is again a great username.
Hey, Microhex, are you the guy that was doing the music? Because I might be wrong, but if you are, then I like some of your stuff. Like, it's not that I'm really into music and I'm any kind of judge of it, but it was neat because Kane sent me some stuff.
Boots guy needs a pay raise. Oh, is he having to deal with the trolls? I haven't seen anything real bad tonight. You guys have been pretty respectful. Pretty tidy. Press F for Kevin Spacey.
Conmega's like familiar with Hercules. I collect vintage computers, so I know about it yet. Do you also know Tron Guy? Conmega? Ever see the Tron Guy memes? He's one of the guys behind Hercules, which is really freaking awesome.
I can do it. I'm gonna make it.
Oh, I hate this race.
I thought you liked these. I think they're pretty funny. They do seem to last forever.
I don't like this car.
Oh, yep. I've rolled off.
Good job.
Oh, Wendell's ahead of me.
Yeah, well, I was in 10th place, so we're really... Oh, that's the end of the race. Squirrel Cat Meow donated $3. It says, disregard. I just want an even number on my PayPal statement. Smiley face.
Oh, thanks.
You crazy sons of bitches. Any experience with Citrix, Wendell? Not since 4.5. It's been a while. The client, but got a managed service provider we deal with that does it. But by and large, VMware or remote apps on terminal server cover about everything that I need it for. Let's try one with motorcycles.
Oh, okay.
Because motorcycles are usually more fun than a car.
I think we just got outvoted. The filthy peasants.
Well, as long as the cars aren't awful. Eric Schmidt says, Tron guy with the suit. Yeah, don't let the suit fool you. Guy is insanely intelligent and very, very good at his job. He goes to PenguinCon every year. We hang out.
Oh, you know what? I was just thinking about this. Last time we played with Kelmore, I should have asked him to say squirrel. German people have a hard time with the word for squirrel.
So are you doing that for your own self-amusement? Because I don't think it's a good idea to abuse the audience that way. Bad things happen when you abuse the audience.
That's true.
Oh,
Though I think teasing
yeah.
someone over their accent is completely different.
There are orders of magnitude.
Several orders of magnitude.
It's totally okay to make people say squirrel, in other words. Okay, oh wow, we got 2 donations. Rust Belt says, that Boots guy, will you go to PGP prom with me? Yes, no, maybe. What a classy way to ask. And then Microhex says, I'm the hex that likes microcomputers and hexadecimal. 6502 versus Z80. Go Kappa.
Thank you,
So
guys.
he's not the music hex.
Okay. I think I'd have to go for the 6502. Although the Z80, oh man, there are some strong points for the Z80. But Motorola was really in their game with the 6502.
I thought we were doing one with oh, we got outvoted.
Yeah.
Did we do this one?
Con Mega is it's like, what's the oldest piece of equipment? It's from IBM and it's more mechanical than whatever. An IBM Selectric typewriter?
This is like racing in Futurama or something, because all the blue tubes all over the city.
Eric Schmidt says, that crazy world that you and Tron guy hang out, what a small world. You have no idea.
Whee!
Oh, wow. This isn't going to end well.
I can't believe I made that jump. Oh, this is crazy. I'm in 4th, guys.
I'm in 13th.
You're gonna make it, buddy. PGP prom needs to be a thing. That's so funny.
That
Did
is
Boots
really,
Guy
really
respond?
funny.
Did Boots Guy respond? Oh, we need to talk.
Oh, I don't know.
I just like you as a friend.
I heard he was already going with somebody else.
There we go. I forgot the Hexcelerate link. That was the music I was looking at earlier. Sorry, my apologies.
Genie committed suicide.
Firefox
said
gets
yes.
laggy with the number of tabs that I run. You should try recent Firefox. It's gotten better, like as in the last 2 builds. Oh shit. Shit.
Oh, it was beautiful. Ching!
PGP ROM.
Oh wow, this is like riding a roller coaster. It's crazy.
The theme of the PGP prom would be read-only romance.
You can only look, you can't touch.
It's an IBM 026 key punch and an 082 card reader. That's going to be a little bit older than the Selectric even. Wow. I did a video on LXD containers and snap packages with with Gristle and Lord Wendell. Honestly, I'm some bozo. I'll be glad to make content for you, but my god. I'm just some guy.
Some bozo on the internet.
Yeah. But I really appreciate the support.
We're on lap 2? Already. This is where I screwed up.
I almost fell off the thing.
I haven't fallen once yet.
I always pick the car with the best acceleration, and that's fucked me on this map. Because
I always
usually,
pick one with the best like traction and handling.
because I wreck a lot, and I figure I'm going to be restarting a lot, but this map hasn't really happened.
Lesser Shoe is doing a video on Snap's Suite. Oh no, he's saying that I'm doing a video on Snap's Suite. Okay, yeah, it's cool.
Everyone's just some bozo on the internet? That's not true. What about the Amish?
There's some bozos not on the internet. Oh, here's where I ruin it. Oh.
Hexit says, well, I'm in a huff. 10 minutes ago I said it was accelerate and Zyper gets a shout out. I'm sorry, I missed it, Hexit. My bad. It's all good. I'm not used to the chat being this busy, as evidenced by my 14th place. You know, super awesome playing, but...
We're like used to having like, 50 or 60 people. It's pretty easy to keep track of everything.
Even then, we didn't do it all that well, so... There's no hope for the future, guys, but who knows?
Can you speak Python parcel tongue? So for the Qualcomm thing that you will see a video on, probably, on Tech Syndicate,
Hopefully.
is we use Python to take over the vending machine. So you get, the whole Internet of Things thing. I'll give you the story. I'll give you the preview.
Oh, come on.
It's a tale of two Snapdragons, this video. Snapdragon is the processor from Qualcomm. Qualcomm devices are in, or Qualcomm processors are in 900 million different devices. And so the video is a tale of two Snapdragons. The Snapdragon in your phone in a mobile app, and the Snapdragon in the vending machine that we hacked the shit out of. Hack the planet! And so the Snapdragon processor in the vending machine was running Linux, and the Snapdragon, on your phone is an Android, which is kind of a flavor of Linux. And the flavor of Linux running on the Snapdragon in the vending machine was running a C# program under Mono to interface with the microcontroller in the vending machine, so that the Dragon Board Snapdragon processor thingy would pretend to be a credit card reader, so that it would give you a credit for stuff. Well, actually, Kane can probably fill you in a little bit better on this because he worked on this with me too. And the image recognition part of it was written in Python and using OpenCV and ZBar for QR code decoding and some of that stuff. So that was a fun project.
Ooh, that almost took my car out.
Oh, and the IoT Internet of Things, we use Tweepy to integrate that with Python. So the vending machine would be like, oh, I see you. You're getting a free soda. I'm going to take your picture and post it to Twitter, you son of a bitch. So.
Jack Gallo donated another $2. How much money do you think we would need to convince Adobe to support Linux?
About
I
100
would love
million.
that.
Or enough to buy a gun and put it to the CEO's head. And your freedom after that.
See, now here's the thing. I think though, I think that once the graphic subsystem on Linux is standardized, I think that we will see the Adobe Suite on Linux. And the reason I say that is because in the visual effects industry, there's a bifurcation of they use Macs for the interface, and then all of the rendering is handled by just scores and scores of Linux machines. And Lightwave and all of your, I think it's Lightwave and all of your like super high-end packages like movie studios would use, those it's already Linux because it's faster, stable, cheaper, better performance than 4-year-old Macs, so it's fine. Holy shit, Conmega has a PDP. I've always wanted to get my hands on a PDP-8. but I've never had the opportunity.
Adobe with good native Linux port would be huge. Yeah, I would like that. Photoshop. I've tried GIMP. I hate GIMP.
Osiris says DNF, die in a fire. I know.
Die in a
Cool.
fire. Oh, we should do the one where it's like you have to protect the warehouse from all the hicks. Chester's dead. That one.
Yeah.
We should do that one next.
I think we'll have to drop back out to free mode to get to that. DNF can be the new community name.
Cal99 fully asked, what are the views on Microsoft's monthly subscription for Win20 Enterprise? I think it's, okay. So the Windows subscription for Enterprise, honestly, the pricing on that is not completely terrible if you're going to run, if you've got to run Windows, proprietary operating system, whatever. But the thing you should look at is Intune. Because Intune is like, it tries to do some of the same stuff as System Center in terms of machine management, but the place where Microsoft could make a mint is cloud-based machine management. So not just the Microsoft software, but like Nine-Night style, I'm going to manage all the third-party software on your machine and versions, and it's like, oh, you've got 32 and 64-bit version of Java, let's make sure both are up to date, and all of this other stuff. And the situation with that is that Microsoft is dropping the ball hardcore on Intune, but selling Intune as part of Windows, the enterprise version, I think is where they're going to go. But they're sort of in a conundrum, because it's like, well, we make all this money on System Center, we don't really want to do that. So Intune is sort of crippled in some ways, and a little bit different feature set than System Center, but some overlap.
Just got a friend request from Baby Prostitute. I don't condone that, but I'll go ahead and
I did laugh.
friend you. I got no problem with prostitution, but there's got to be an age of consent.
Damien Anton, Milk Raptor Labs. We should tell everybody about the Milk Raptor Labs story, because it was like, it's like, what? We need to found a think tank because of the whole bourbon balls and bourbon M&Ms and geriatric gaming, and it's like the perfect name for that is Milk Raptor Labs.
Oh, it was because someone asked us in chat like what our stripper name would be. It was favorite drink and something you fear, your greatest fear. And my favorite drink is milk, and my greatest fear is raptors.
So why don't you tell everybody about Lala, because Lala is amazing.
Yeah, Lala is really good. Oh, I started to get some tonight. I've got yogurt here, but it's not the same. There's like this, I don't know, I guess it's Mexican, South American drink called Lala, and it's amazing. It's super sugary, really awesome. We played Half-Life, was it 1 or 2 that we all got really sick on? I think it was 2. Yeah. And I assumed it was because I drank like a whole giant thing of Lala. But no, it's just Half-Life 2, because Wendell also got sick, and he was not drinking Lala. His only mistake.
Harry Cox says, it sounds like you just described Red Hat Satellite Spacewalk, but for Windows. Yes! It's amazing how many features on Linux are coming to Windows.
Today's episode sponsored by Lala. I would take a sponsorship from Lala. If I had to speak Spanish, I'd do it.
I don't think we need to settle for Lala. Let's keep our sights on M&Ms.
Dang it, I keep falling off.
Yeah, this one's tough.
Spoiler alert, Lala's drugs. I promise, it's a real thing. You can get it at a Walmart near you.
Lala's also a Teletubby.
Oh yeah, because you were confused by that earlier.
Lala is a drug. It's made from powdered Teletubby.
Oh. Just mixed in like a protein drink.
That's why I secretly raise Teletubbies in my basement.
How many? That has to require a lot of tubby custard, right?
I don't know enough. I guess that's what they eat.
I don't remember what I do.
I just feed my dog food.
They had like this little machine in like the underground bunker they lived in that dispensed this weird pink slime that they called Tubby Custard. It was probably like ground up chicken parts. They also lived with like a vacuum. I know too much about the Teletubbies. It was like a vacuum elephant man.
Sandboxia says hello, but it's white on gray for me, so it's hard to read. It's on my upper monitor. A little bit out of my what my old eyes can resolve. But by God, I'm not moving away from my 10 pixel font.
Oh, I actually have. I zoom in on Twitch like an old lady. I want to read the chat, but I also want to wean.
If you ever just want to play with a PDP-8A, a close friend of mine in Pittsburgh has a museum with lots of running machines. I might have been there. Is it, shit. It's like 2008. Was it open in 2008?
It's fucked up how long ago 2008 was.
Ugh. That's
And
almost 10 years ago.
do you think Bash in Windows is embrace, extend, extinguish? Seems likely, but it could also be that Microsoft's finally getting clued into the development tools on Linux are actually quite good for certain kinds of development. Plus also Git's completely taken over the universe. So in a way, Git is embrace, extend, extinguish, going the other way. Because I mean, Visual Studio's integration with Git now is actually not completely terrible.
Thanks for reminding me that I'm old. Everybody needs a reminder every once in a while. If you really want that, go back and look at the dates or the years since on some of those old Disney classics. That'll depress you.
Yeah, like, someone told me like Toy Story came out like 20 years ago, and I was like, no.
All the Disney classics would have kids by now.
Oh.
And they'd be unbearable and you wouldn't want to hang out with them anymore.
Not today, Whirlwind. Not today. Beep. I think it's Whirlwind behind me.
I'll take a 5th place finish.
Aw, dang it. I'm gonna get 6.
Not too
No,
proud
7.
for that. Oh, we got 250 viewers. Now, I think that is a record.
That is definitely a record.
God damn it, I can't steer for shit.
Are you slowing down? Don't let me win. You turd, thank you. Lion King came out in 94. I remember when that came out.
Hunter AP donated $5. Said, "What's your opinion on removing the WLAN card from a laptop to connect an eGPU with the Thunderbolt PCI connection?"
I don't know how well that'll work out for you because most of the time those slots are only PCIe 1X. So you might be able to, but
Fern Gully. I don't think I ever watched Fern Gully. That's an obscure one.
It was like
Aldrina.
environmental kind of stuff.
Bullshit. Hippie propaganda.
Damien Anton came to the realization that there are not enough good UX engineers in the world. Preach it. Definitely preach it.
So many bad interfaces. And
We
so
struggle
many
with that. It's like, I want to do this, and it's like, it's bad.
Here's this
My-
beautiful interface that I fixed, and
My
now you're
shit
gonna
just
ruin it.
crashed.
Oh, that's the GTA curse. Want to go back to free mode, or do you want to wait? We can just do one more race while Wendell. Oh, it looks like it's gonna force us.
It'll probably take me a few minutes to get back in because it. Oh wait, no, it's starting right back up.
Oh,
It's red letter day.
any Thumbelina fans in the chat? Thumbelina, such a great movie. It wasn't a Disney movie. It was like off-brand Disney.
If you look back at Adam 12, Kojak, and Emergency, even MASH, then you'll feel old. I didn't watch any of the. You must be older than us, Mr. Jimmy Penguin. I do remember MASH, and I'm aware of Kojak. I never watched it though.
Oh, Harryuki says the terminal is the only interface you need, though. Yeah, ain't it the truth? You know, I use drop-down terminal and Tmux on my laptops, and that is like the most powerful thing ever because, you know, I have a browser window open and, you know, all the like actual graphical programs, and it's like, okay, I need the terminal, and I use drop-down terminal, and it's really like it's drop-down terminal plus Tmux is all I would ever need, because Tmux is like the, you know, it's got the built-in terminal window management and multi-window management, and you can layer and all that kind of stuff. So, and it works on terminal at graphical environment, and so it's a really, really powerful combination.
Terminal versus graphical is like manual transmission versus automatic transmission. You get more control, and it's more satisfying, but you can't eat while you're doing it.
I use Emacs. No, I'm a Vim scrub. I'm sorry. Eric Raymond seemed very disappointed that I was not an Emacs user. I have not yet graduated to his level.
Jack Gallows donated another $2. It's like the
Thank you.
20th time. We need Wendell to fix Australia's interwebs. It literally feels like there's an old lady switch board operator who has to plug you in every time you want to use the internet. That's just government corruption, I believe, isn't it?
That's definitely Australia. I mean, that's a good way to describe it, honestly. No Terminator, Wendell. I love Terminator. I don't get it.
Besides some kind of terminal thing.
Oh yeah, maybe. Is that for Linux? I don't think I've used that.
Browse the web and terminal. I remember links back in the day.
Linux is surprisingly functional on the terminal. It can deal with CSS and everything.
I managed to get back in Barry's server, but I guess you guys are in a job.
Yeah, we just started us.
Just invite me the next time.
Shit.
This car does not handle well. Ooh,
Yeah,
I don't think any of these do.
I'm sliding and going everywhere.
I'm in 14th. I'm gonna win it this time or bring it back.
Well, I fell. The GNOME drop-down terminal.
What's a GNOME?
Stop pronouncing the G! Hey, get schooled.
There was this is a weird reference, but I used to watch Big Brother with my mom when I was younger. And there was a guy on there who saw the word gnome, because they had to like look for a lawn gnome as a challenge. And he like yells at his wife, "What's a GNOME?" It's like one of my favorite things to reference, but no one knows it because it's like really bizarre. What's a GNOME?
It would be great if it were possible to actually have had somebody on the show that was like, it's a great windowing environment, but no one would ever get it. Especially not anybody that was watching Big Brother.
Yeah.
You don't think that Venn diagram has any overlap?
There's the Venn diagram of that, just two circles. Oh. Oh, did I actually make that? I did.
Wow, that was like a corkscrew death.
Yeah.
Scarlet, Focusrite Scarlet 214 or 2i4. I think that's what was recommended. I made a note of it. Shit. Well, I've got a Shure KSM 44, which is really amazing. That was leftovers from another project, and then I had a Shure 12-channel mixer that was huge. And I sold the mixer so I could get some upgrades for the camera I was using at the time, and got a little $50 Shure instrument recorder, and I hate it. I use it, but I hate it. Shit.
Ooh, I almost went off the edge there. Wendell definitely needs to crack a brew. So much beer. We love beer here. The many beers. It's bubbly, makes you drunk, right? Beer.
I'm actually like picking the little pieces of peanut M&M out of my teeth with my tongue right now.
Soak that up, chat.
Visuals.
Oh, they've actually can see it live right now.
The high resolution
Fake
is not
windows.
good.
That's what do you call that? ASMR?
Oh yeah, this is the kind
Asthma.
of microphone that you can do that with too.
Picking peanuts out of teeth.
I thought that was like a sound thing.
Yeah, that's, you know, you get real close to the mic and you pick the peanuts out of your teeth.
Ugh.
It's relaxing.
I thought asthma was like the thing where people like whisper into mics. Or is it other
Well,
sounds as well?
It's, yeah, just any sound that's like soothing. Jack Allo donated another $2.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take my peasant dollar. Jack Allo is PayPal VIP.
Ooh.
Beer games beer, basically? No.
Not anymore.
Never again.
Eric Smith says, when I can install Gentoo and run i3WM, then 4chan won't make fun of me for using Ubuntu.
I think 4chan will always find something to make fun of you about. Jack Allo donated another $2.
This guy.
Thank you.
Thanks. He really is going to donate $1,000 through PayPal, but only in $2 increments. Waffle bin.
Heart rate was 125 after that last motorcycle race. Maybe you want to lower your salt intake.
Oh, you have like a Fitbit on? Is that real? Oh.
I went left this time.
Does anyone here watch Carrie Halsman? I do not. Ow.
Don't even know what it is.
Is that like Arrested Development?
Is that on the radio? The radio shows?
I was embarrassed today again by people using commercial references that I don't understand.
Oh yeah, when we went to lunch, we were talking about the Jake from State Farm commercial, and you've never seen it. I forgot to send it to you.
I don't want to. I work hard to keep that shit out of my life.
It's pretty funny. I mean, it's not hilarious, but it's pretty funny. You'll have a richer cultural repertoire to draw from in our streams if you see this commercial. And everyone will say, wow, his references, he's so funny. And everyone will love you.
It's so hip.
He's so hip.
It's in tune with
God.
youth culture.
Do you think he'll sign my swag t-shirt? Have you seen the Old Spice commercials?
I've
Aw.
not seen them, but I'm aware of the meme enough to know what you're talking about on some level.
Rustbelt says we need a mod for this YouTube chat. Okay.
Oh, is it bad?
It's just 2 pieces of spam. If another piece of spam appears, I'll alt-tab and deal with it.
Okay. Using rich culture in the same sentence as commercials is bad. No, I knew what I was doing.
Pulling the plug on cable is the best decision ever. I don't even have a television. My television died, and I was just like, fuck it.
Really? So you do you watch You watch Netflix though,
I got the
or Amazon, or?
big monitor. It's basically the same experience. But no, I don't have Netflix. I got the Amazon Prime Video shit. That's terrible. But I really, like, outside of YouTube, I don't really care much about watching anything. Every once in a while, somehow, I'm not sure exactly how, a UFC pay-per-view will just appear on my hard drive and I'll watch that.
Somehow, mysteriously.
Oh yeah, I've watched Game of Thrones. But I like to watch it all at once. I never start until it's over. Krista doesn't watch Game of Thrones.
I do not.
You should make fun of her. Okay, so here's all the new people. Here's a girl who is the biggest Tolkien nerd in the universe. You get her to start talking about elves, you want to jump out a fucking window. But she won't watch Game of Thrones because there's too much nudity.
It's just, it distracts. Like, I would be fine if it was just like a sex scene here and there, but it's literally like, can we get back to the story now? Like, I've watched a few episodes of it. Maybe it gets better in later seasons, but the first like 3 or 4 episodes I watched of the first season, it was like, just felt gratuitous.
Wait. It's fine. I mean, it's not terrible. Sometimes it's really disturbing, like the whole I can't remember the names. It'll take me a second to queue up their names. But the whole Greyjoy. The Greyjoy mutilation stuff, that was just that actor, man, that was disturbing.
Could I out-nerd Colbert on Tolkien? Yes. I have questions lined up in my head if I were to ever meet him.
Bring it on, chat. Bring it on.
There's not as much nudity now. They use the nudes as a hook. Yeah.
Scarlet 2i2 dual blah 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 is 48 volt phantom power is exactly what I need, so that's good. Thanks.
What does the PGP part of PGP stand for? Professionals Gaming Poorly. You see, we don't play video games on the internet because we're good at them or because we're charismatic. We just have normal jobs, and Wendell somehow became internet famous.
I don't even know what's happening. And a lot of the time we will talk about shit we want to work on or shit we've planned, and it's like, well, that project sounds interesting. How can we do that project? And it's like, well, we've got 3 beanie weenies and some ho-hos. What can we do with that? It's like, well, it looks like more GTA.
What can we do with these beanie weenies? I don't even like beanie weenies. It's a symphony of horns every time we enter a match. Oh, did we invite you?
Oh, did you start another one without me?
Oh,
God damn it!
I forgot. I was reading the chat. I'm gonna throw myself off.
Fuck the view count. Why do you want to fuck the view count? That's a beautiful. How many people are on YouTube, Wendell?
Like 50?
Wow.
I don't know.
Opinion on the barrel chase scene in The Hobbit. I have pretty
35.
negative views on The Hobbit in general, unfortunately. I was really excited for it. I dressed up as Bilbo for the opening of the first movie. That's how excited I was.
Loser.
Loser.
What the fuck is Beanie Weenie? Hex,
You don't know what a Beanie
where are
Weenie
you
is?
from? Beanie Weenie is pork and beans in these little cans, and they just decided to stuff some hot dogs in there for some reason. Thus the weenie.
Harry Cox says, I've got a C232 motherboard, but it doesn't support ECC RAM. What motherboard is that? Don't buy that motherboard, because if you're the C232 chipset and it doesn't support ECC RAM, something is very wrong.
Harry Cox.
Did you register what you said while you were saying it?
Yeah.
You said
It's
it so
cool.
casually.
Well, I actually know my cunt in real life, so.
Oh yeah, it wasn't. Oh, I remember that came up once.
We call them sausage and beans. Can anybody really
Sausage and beans.
realistically call a hot dog a sausage?
Yeah, it's
so much
definitely
funner
not
to
a
say
sausage.
beanie weenies.
I mean, when I think of sausage, I think at least some kind of spice and flavoring. A hot dog's just a tube of bland meat.
A tube, but like a Vienna. I like Vienna sausage. Do you like Vienna sausage?
It's been so long since I've had any of the raccoon meat foods. I liked them when I was a kid. I liked the what was the one that's just like a meat paste?
Deviled ham.
No,
I don't know what you're talking about. Spam? I like spam's not really a paste.
I'm trying to think. There's a song when I would hear the song, I would always think the name of that thing. God damn it!
Gonna bother you now?
Oh, it's potted meat. And Pardon Me by Incubus. Every time I hear it, I'm like, oh, it's potted meat.
Why?
Because he sounds, when he says pardon me, it sounds like he's saying potted meat, the way he drags it out.
Song's oddly appropriate for this stream.
Oh, the X150M Plus WS. That's
Doesn't
weird.
get that.
Wait, what?
Go ahead.
Doesn't support ECC. Are you sure it doesn't support ECC? It maybe doesn't support registered ECC, but it should support ECC UDIMs. I can't imagine Gigabyte would do that, but maybe. I need to look at it. I don't know. I'm not familiar with that motherboard model off the top of my head. But otherwise, I'd go for the Xeon versus the i7.
I can't get myself to buy what, potted meat?
I had some deviled ham the other day, and it was good. It'd been a long time since I had deviled ham. Am I hyped for Zen server boards? Yeah, if I can get my hands on one, which is probably not super likely, I would love to play with one.
Get out of the way, Space Cat! I recognize you from the lounge. It's Space Kitten on here, but...
Every time I see Space Cat, I think, you know, special guest on Space Ghost Coast to Coast. That show was funnier than it got credit for.
Pickled salmon. I've never had that. I love salmon. Never had it pickled.
PickledSalmonLabs.com.
Still wanting to buy domains, huh? The domain hunt continues. Oh, his aunt makes it. Have you ever had deer jerky? I think we've talked about deer jerky in this chat before, but deer jerky is like crack heroin.
Harry, do you realize there's two different kinds of ECC, registered and unregistered? And it makes sense it wouldn't support registered, but... yeah.
PottedMeatLabs.com for sure will get you sued.
Has meatspin.com expired yet? We could use the SEO backlinks or whatever.
How's someone finished already? I'm in 9th place.
I'm in 11th place.
Salmon jerky? That'd probably be good. Easier to get deer around here. Like with your car. Or finding them in your garden.
I don't know. Seems like every other day I'm driving down the road and I see a dead salmon on the side of the road. Someone's just hit and abandoned.
Swimming up the street.
Especially on the interstate.
Oh, this weekend's Labor Day, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was wondering, a family member called and was like, hey, do you want to come to a cookout? And I was like, sure. And then I was like, what's going on this weekend that they want to have a cookout? It's Labor Day. I'm not interested because of the color? You're a fish racist?
Oh my god, that's disgusting. I'm so triggered right now.
We need to add a rule to the list of rules in the... Aw, I died in a fire.
I too died in a fire.
What's a cookout? It's like a barbecue. What do you call it in Britain? Remember invites. Yeah, let's get out real quick.
Jack Gallo donates $2. Surprisingly.
Thank
And
you.
says, why you know wait for Grizzle. Exactly. Thank you, Jack Gallo. Glad
don't know how to
somebody
get out.
cares. Barbecue. Well, see, like you could have a cookout without barbecuing, though, right? What if you have a vegan cookout? I'm not saying that anybody ever should, but what if?
Wow. Yeah.
Let's go back to free mode.
Yeah, Harry's like non-ECC UDIM. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess there's not really a lot of difference between the i7 and the Xeon. I'm not familiar with the clock speed, core count. I'm assuming that it's quad core or hyper-threaded in either case. So whichever one has the higher clock speed and more cache, you should do that.
Drunk by Default says, hey, Wendell, where can I donate Bitcoin? I'm afraid we are not equipped for Bitcoin donations. Could grab a wallet real quick, but I think downloading the blockchain would take the rest of the day.
Remember when the disembodied voice was Wendell? Now the tables have turned. Now we are the disembodied voices.
It's the circle of life.
It's the onboarding process. Honestly,
We're actually just a pair of robots.
It's the embryonic stage. The
streaming-
chrysalis.
Go ahead.
No, I'm done.
The chrysalis. Honestly, the streaming has helped a lot because, as you guys have noticed, I stutter a lot, and sometimes I have difficulty conveying all of the stuff in my head in a clear and concise way, unless I thought about it ahead of time. See, in the videos, people are like, "Wow, that was really clear." That's because I put work into it. It's not off the top of my head. It seems like it's off the top of my head, but what's actually happening is I'm remembering the prep work that I did for whatever it is I'm talking about. It's like, you're so smart. No, I read the Wikipedia thing before I started blathering on about whatever it was. Yad Saber says Rip Kane. Did he go? He's still here, I think.
He may be lurking. Are we in free mode? I hope so. Yeah, we are.
Jack Gallo donated $2 and asks, if I donate $2 every 2 minutes, would you stream for 48 hours? So let's break down the financials of that.
Yeah.
You'd be giving us $1 every 2 minutes to split 3 ways for 48 hours. So I'm afraid we're going to have to turn you down on that one. Oh, we also got to pay taxes. Not actually $1.
Yeah, so less than $1. Are you on our server?
Did you invite me?
We're just in a open server. We're in free mode.
Oh, let's see. No, I'm gonna scrub.
Of course
server
it
with-
is, yeah.
with Barry.
You find Wendell. Oh, Wendell's not far away. Hey, no, I don't want you here.
Bitcoin no tax. I thought they made it so that it's capital gains.
It is totally capital gains tax, but it
And
happens
since-
at time of currency conversion. So
But since we paid $0 for it, I think we'd pay 30% on the entirety.
Yep. But only at time of currency conversion. Unless you've got like $10,000 of Bitcoin or something. I don't know, you declare it as an asset or something. We've got some people that would tell us what to do.
Hey.
Why always play the poor people card when I quote, the gross income has grown by more than $125,000 for the last 3 years? Nobody here saw any of that.
Despite claims to the contrary.
Okay, I might be in your server now. And yes.
Yeah, I'm near Wendell, or I was. Did Wendell drive away? Wendell drove away.
Do you take Doge? Again, we're
Dogecoin.
not equipped
Yeah,
to take your
unfortunately.
cryptocurrency.
I'm just along for the ride.
Oh, Divergent Wasp.
And also, we're not. Well, I mean, I guess Wendell was kind of complaining about not having money to do anything, but we're not saying everybody needs to donate. Actually, we've got a shit ton of donations tonight, so.
Yeah, no one should ever feel obligated to donate, just for the record. Like, we appreciate you guys just being here.
Yes.
Jack Gallo donated $2.
Thank you.
He says, "Are we negotiated, Grizzle?" Yeah. So right now you're at $2, or you're at $1 per minute, and I'm at $10,000 per minute. So we got to meet somewhere in the middle. Waffle Ben donates $10 and says, "I think you guys are awesome."
Oh, thank you.
You know what, Waffle Ben? I think we're awesome too.
I mean, you too, but mostly us.
I didn't say that.
Mostly us.
I'm about to add a 4th pizza box to my ever-growing collection.
The high squirt says, "That's fucked. Can confirm."
Yep. Beep. Beep. We could put the money in the Cayman Islands and avoid taxes. We're gonna get Wendell Island. If you're new here and you've never heard of Wendell Island, it's the glorious paradise that will exist one day.
I don't know how to pronounce this one. Cocytian? Cocidian? Cocidian? It's Kocytean. Anyway, he says, Vandal85 from Tech Forum says hi. $50.
Oh,
Wow.
wow, thank you.
Thank you, Vandal85. That's really unnecessary, but thank you. Awesome.
Yes.
And Rust Belt. I feel like I'm like actually a real Twitch streamer right now, just reading fucking donations all night. No content tonight, folks. I'm gonna start shouting out to followers too, pointing at the camera. Rust Belt says just cause, properly using the apostrophe. $10.
Thanks,
You.
Rust Belt.
You guys
crazy
are the
sons
best.
of bitches.
I believe in Wendell Island. If you believe in yourself, you can get to Wendell Island. Also, you have to sign a waiver. I'm just taking a drive. I'm not sure where I'm going. I want to find the city again.
Oh yeah. Do we have an agenda?
An
here?
agenda? Not really. We're
Meet
just
up,
driving.
drive around, and shoot people. Sounds
Yeah.
good.
The old GTA standby. Here, let me pull off real quick and let's find where you are.
Phantom RTW donated $2
Phantom,
So-
oh my god, that's a blast from the past.
and said 1 minute of time, please.
Thank you.
This is officially your minute, Phantom. Drink it in.
I'm trying to keep up with the M&Ms, but I think if I have very many more M&Ms, I'm going to OD, so just know that. Anybody who is contemplating seeing me have more M&Ms.
Jack Gallo donates $10 this time.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. He's throwing us for a loop here. It says too much taxes. Maybe if you had a bank account in Cayman, Kaymen, I'm afraid that's misspelled, Islands, how's this?
Thank you.
Oh, his username for Twitch was taken. It's pronounced Co-C-T-N.
I think that was one of my
Cositian.
permutations.
Cositian.
Cositian.
That sounds like a like some sort of phylum of undersea creature. Office
TPG
update.
Yeah.
The office needs a little bit more paint. Did we confirm that it had not been painted?
It has not been painted. Well,
Yeah.
it's just touch up though at this point.
Yeah, there's
Little-
like the blue wall has like a weird splotch thing that shows up on camera, so we gotta fix it.
A little bit of paint, a little bit of trim, and we have to buy a table.
Probably that room's not just going to be the Linux room anymore. The original plan for that room was, hey, we're going to have some Linux videos and we're going to be able to have like a little lab set up and do stuff. It's probably going to be the everything room now.
Literally everything contained in that room. All of your essences. We were talking about doing a donor wall with like Legos, but we've gotten so many tonight, I don't know if they'll fit.
Oh, listen. I had an idea for the donor wall.
Okay.
We need to get like a magnetic Scrabble board. And we can do crossword style and link them together.
Oh, that would be cool.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's really good.
Have you been on Pinterest lately? Because that sounds like something you saw on Pinterest.
No, that came to me last night when I was working on Google
Pinterest?
Docs. I had a burst of creativity at like 2 a.m.
Because you also can't sleep anymore?
Oh yeah,
Sleep is for the
sleeping
weak.
schedule is fucked.
Con Mega says, so how about that token ring? I actually have a Mao at home
Where am I going?
and some IBM ISA 16 megabit adapters. I think like 2. You know, the ridiculous thing was at Computex, not this year, but last year, I spent a lot of time at the industrial section, and there were several companies there that had like PCI Express to ISA adapters, and it's just like, wow, holy shit! I want to get one of those and slam a, 16 megabit token ring adapter in there and just see what happens.
What are you guys doing in ghost mode? Loser mode?
We need to steal another car that's a 4-door. Or get a party bus.
I can just roll with Trusty.
Will Trusty follow? Oh look,
Yeah, I'll keep up with
they're
you.
all in ghost mode. Why?
It's a ghost party. Jack
Okay,
Ello donated $2.
Thank
It says,
you.
I guess I should pay you for spelling lessons too, Grizzle. $1 for you.
Thanks.
I will also correct your grammar. If you need that. I enjoy correcting people's grammar on the internet. Viper Talon. There we go. Viper Talon. Donated $25.
Ooh!
Wendell, please keep making videos! Exclamation point. Linux, Enterprise, and reviews. Exclamation point dash. Nice to meet Krista and Grizzle.
You definitely
Thank
don't
you,
have to
guys.
worry about that. I don't need to be bribed into doing that.
We appreciate the bribery though.
Lesser Shoe donated $2. I got hired today, so why not?
Aw.
Congratulations.
What did you get hired to do?
Work a corner. Oh, there's a jump here. I want the jump.
Con Mega,
Oh.
you've got a box of Maos at home. The Mao that I've got is the passive one. It's pretty shitty. But has it got the I don't want to call it what IBM actually calls it, the genderless connectors, because yeah, IBM called it something else. But those are old enough that term might be offensive now. I'm not really sure. So if you get the IBM actually revised their documentation, there is some. Well, fuck it, I don't care. It's Twitch. I guess it's fine. There's IBM documentation for those Maos that refer to those those token ring connectors as hermaphroditic.
You're
Is
not
that
even
offensive?
Well, you're not even allowed to have slave and master in hardware terms anymore.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
that discussion.
Now
You're also not allowed to have whitelist, blacklist in your software.
it's now genderless. It's like, oh, look at those genderless connectors. I should do a video on that. The asexual connections.
Do we have a P.O. box? We don't have a P.O. box, but the address is literally plastered all over the internet.
4chan can help you with that.
Just head right on over there.
It was posted
Hello,
on
G.
Reddit and the Tech Syndicate forums and 4chan just this weekend, so it ain't hard to find.
Am I in ghost mode? How do you go in and out of ghost mode?
You were in ghost. Yeah, you're definitely in ghost mode.
Yeah, because I tried to get to my weapon wheel and couldn't. How do I go out of it? I didn't mean to do this.
Let's see, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Jack Gallo, 21, donated $2. Jack of all trades, Grizzle, can you teach me alphabets? Yeah. I will, I'll tell you what. I'll give you the alphabet for $50 per letter, but every third letter's free. Also, I'm going to throw in the vowels.
A generous Vanna White.
Microhex, no, I redacted it.
Yeah, I punched your wife. What do you want to do about it?
Wait, what are we doing?
Don't worry about it.
Reading the chat.
I just killed a man and his wife.
Whirlwind! Oh my god! Crazy son of a bitch. I'll go for a ride with you.
I'm here.
Oh, is that... Yeah.
There's a
Can we all
party
ride in that?
bus. Yeah. I may have called the
somehow-
cops. Whirlwind wants to take a ride. Thank you guys.
I don't know what we're doing here.
You can take us for a ride, Whirlwind. It's all good.
Yeah, I don't really want to drive. I kind of like to get in the back. I think there's only one person in the back.
Yeah, I'm in the back.
Jack Gallo donated $10 and said, I will take a vow. Jack Gallo, are you drunk? Are you going to wake up in the morning and seriously
Yeah.
regret all this? Oh, shit. Cops.
Get in the car. Someone drive the car.
I think Jack Gallo might be drinking.
Oh, I'm going through the car wash. Do 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 do. Oh, let me just
They're
steal
all in
this.
They're all in the bang bus. Now I can only imagine what the bang bus is.
Run away!
Did I read Jack Gallo says I will take a vow? I'm starting to lose track here.
Yes, yes, you did. So are you Vanna White right now? Is that your role now in PGP?
It's a dark universe where I'm Vanna White. Where's Rusty?
Imagining you in like a glittery dress.
I don't have access to this vehicle. Rusty, why won't you let me in?
Oh, Nick Trotsky's here. How's it going?
Hello! Will there ever be another land syndicate?
Legend goes, when Fractal Joss knows your address and you go live on the internet, he will order you a pizza.
Oh, you didn't do that to someone who was doing a juice cleanse? That was funny.
Yeah.
It's so good.
He knows this address very well, though.
Here's my pizza, Fractal Josh.
He was here earlier.
I like pepperoni.
Did you guys see, I think it was one of Kyle's videos. They did actually some really good special effects where they put on the VR helmet and just completely disappeared. That was some good visual effects.
Microhex donated $3.14 and says I can do this too. Have some pie, probably of the raspberry variety. I don't think I've ever had raspberry pie.
We've got raspberry pies.
But not those kind. We can get.
Oh,
Maybe they have it at a. Didn't even make that joke.
Didn't even put that together. I was like, would raspberries make a good pie? It seems like they would have those little seeds in it.
Those little seeds are delicious.
I think like the seeds are like a nice textural component. That's why I like raspberry jam.
I don't hate the seeds, but I'm just saying I've never had a Raspberry Pi.
I remember when Kyle and Paul were doing a live stream and Kyle accidentally said the address. How do you accidentally say the address?
You haven't met Kyle, Paul.
I haven't, that's true.
Alcohol may have been involved.
Send me a pizza, see if I care. Who's driving? Is this Trusty?
I think so, yeah.
We're
Who
just in
knows?
a car with a stranger. It's
Just
the middle of the
riding
night.
around, reading the chat. Oh, look at the limo.
Oh, I want in there. Bye.
Kyle is such a bitwit. I kind of like that name, honestly.
Oh, I'm dead. Now that we have all these Twitch donations, I can finally ride in the limo in GTA. Like some kind of asshole.
Or go crazy with pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah. I can't wait to go antiquing. Oh shit, PGP prom coming up. I've got to find somebody. Hot Cub car's taken. And he did it like on stream. Like he was asked on stream. It was very romantic.
That took some balls too, because what if he said no? Have you ever seen that video of I think it's a Japanese guy, and he publicly proposes to the woman, and she's just furious and beats the shit out of him?
No.
Why would you be mad? Or like, I would be embarrassed for him if I'd gotten proposed to and I didn't want to be proposed to.
Well, it was probably, like they didn't have that kind of relationship, and he was just, in love with her. You wouldn't be mad about that? So, in like a giant crowded mall, he made a big deal out of it, and there was like, I think he had like balloons drop down and shit. Like he really went all out. So like imagine somebody who sort of disgusts you, but doing that to you. You wouldn't be pissed?
Go Story Live is like, I want the channel's name to be The Lounge.
Just called the lounge.
Oh, I'm donations behind here.
But let's hope it's not shitposting.
Eden donated $2. What can you get for $2? How about a How Do You Use Linux series? As we covered before, Eden, that only comes out to $1 before tax. So, it's not going to buy you a series, I'm sorry. Maybe like a 30-second pre-roll. And then Jack Gallo donated $2. I'm halfway
Thank
through
you.
a bottle of Glenfiddich 40-year, but not drunk enough to regret it. What pizza you like? I'm actually not hungry enough for pizza right now. That would be a
Yeah,
waste
I'm
of
not
pizza.
really either. We're too practical, even though we could get, it's like, no, man, we're not hungry.
I made this is leaving. Good night. I made this.
Bye.
Most of the pizza around here is shit.
What? There's some really good pizza places around here.
Well, you can't get anything delivered. I swear to God.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking delivery at that place. Every time I change my mind, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna give him one more shot. It's always the same.
It's like, I just want a
random
large
PC
pepperoni.
stuffs.
And it's just like, there's chicken wings on my pizza.
Looks like Random PC Stuffs found that video.
Yeah, the video is absolutely awful. I haven't seen it, but I'm embarrassed just thinking about it.
It's 111 opinion on 256 GB micro SD cards using exFAT by industry default.
It's a minor thing to be outraged about, but honestly, why? Tell me, what's your perspective on that you think that would be bad? I mean, I'll give you that it's not the optimal thing to do, but given things that people are likely to do with their 256 gig cards, and given that most people are idiots, and given that the company probably wants to minimize returns from people that don't understand that they would need to format the memory card before using it, when every other memory card they've ever purchased does not require formatting. What are your thoughts? And then I'll tell you some more about what I think.
That guy never proposes to anyone ever again. You shouldn't propose after 3 months. It's too soon.
Jack Gallo has donated $2.
Thank you.
It says, I'll have the black helicopters deliver it for you. Where? Someplace the Domino's is doing drones. It's not in America. I can't remember where it was. Did you guys see that?
No. Was it where in the world? Do you remember like what continent?
I think it might have been New Zealand.
I saw it only because somebody took a screenshot from Breaking Bad where the pizza's on the roof and he's climbing the ladder and they shot the drone upside down on the pavement in the background. It was great because it was like, you know, Walter White on the ladder with the gloves and the pizza on the roof, and then there was the drone laying in the background.
And also, like, how much, let's say, okay, so an average cost drone. I don't know what these drones are going to be like, but let's say an average. How much mile per hour wind do you need to really fuck that up?
The only drone I've ever like seen is just the little tiny one we have. I guess this would be a considerably larger one to be able to carry a pizza.
Yeah, it's good. Well, not only a pizza, like probably.
Can you get soft drinks like 2 liters with it too?
That's a good question. That's gonna add a lot of weight. Plus, like if you get wings, you're gonna have sauces.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry, you can only have 2 sides of ranch because you're over the weight limit.
It was in New Zealand.
One of the novels set in the Star Trek universe was talking about how when replicator technology came about, that the replicators would do that, but ultimately that didn't work because people didn't like that. And so what happened was the replicators would monitor your caloric and like the computers became so sophisticated in the Star Trek universe that the computers were monitoring your activity, figuring out exactly how many calories you needed, vitamins, minerals, whatever your diet needed to be, and it would distribute it among the meals that you normally ate. But if you ate more, it would give you something that tasted like whatever it was, but was actually nutritionally like not anything.
Can you imagine? Like, I can see the government tapping into that, and if you're like a whistleblower or something, just slowly killing you with malnutrition.
Yeah. It's like no vitamin B for you, commie.
Yeah. I've been eating nothing but limes and my teeth are falling out.
That's probably the Internet of Things right there. Christian Duncan said that picture made me lol so hard. I think honestly, all of this stuff is just a microcosm of the version 1.0 of the Internet of Things. And Nick wonders what I'm drinking. It's just water with ice in it, but I'm sort of chomping on the ice.
Why would you do this?
Well, it's ice, and then I'll get the odd piece of. I mean, it's water, but I'll get the odd piece of ice.
I was talking about. Trusty keeps hitting me with his car.
Oh, it's me.
Oh, is it you driving? Oh, we're all here. We need to get in one car.
Cops are making that difficult.
Is he drinking pure M&Ms? No. Although I have had quite a lot of M&Ms tonight.
Commented, or that letter of apology. I think something might have happened that we're not aware of.
Yeah, I'm not. Anything that's happened since we're streaming.
We are unaware of.
Blissful ignorance. The Angry Welder. That's a good username.
Ooh. Is that like it sounds like I would watch that YouTube channel. Like him furiously welding. Someone get on that.
I want to say that was a Monty Python skit or something where there was a music teacher trying to teach somebody, and like they were like trying to teach an idiot piano, and it was so funny because the teacher was kind of patient, but the way they were playing the piano changed dramatically as they were more and more frustrated with the student. And it was so funny because by the end, they were, you know, shaking and livid, and like their hair had dropped down on their forehead, and they were just pounding the piano with their fists, but somehow music was still kind of coming out. But just the note, like the piano notes, conveyed the mood perfectly. It was so
anger.
fun. Yeah, I mean, it was just, I was rolling in the floor.
There's a great skit like that. I can't remember what the show was, but it was a guy dubbing a French movie, and he was there with like the producer, and the dub was more and more about the producer and how she was a bitch, and she was like, she kept stopping him and being like, I don't think this is what they're talking about in the movie. He's like, well, I'm sorry, do you speak French? But he was totally professional, like he didn't ever get out of line, but when the movie came back on, he would just get more and more over the top, the people in the movie talking about her. Jack Gallo 21 donates $2 and says,
Thank
can I have
you.
another Val? I'm sorry, Jack Gallo, but you're at your limit.
You can have Y, which is sometimes
Yeah.
a vowel.
This car is completely destroyed. Look at, oh, there's a cop.
Oh, we were so close to losing him. I can't read the chat while we're having a high-speed police chase.
I'm having to drive. I need to get one of the viewers to drive.
So I can just sit in the car. I'm just sitting in the back. My bun looks like the bun of my hair looks really tiny. It's like it's been mashed down. Oh. Driver, stop the vehicle.
You know what we should do? We should show all of our new friends the helicopter windmills thing and how much fun that is.
Oh yeah, that's like our home in GTA.
Somebody,
Oh,
Put
set
a-
a waypoint.
a map marker. We need to find a better car.
I don't remember where it is. It's near the prison, but I don't know if the prison's marked on the map.
Yeah, you can definitely see it on the map.
I got it. I marked it.
Oh, okay. Are you with us? Are you in the car with us?
No, I'm with Whirlwind.
Oh,
Okay, here, we'll get in with you.
wait.
Oh,
there you go.
no! Look what you did! Where's
NAJS.exe.
Roman?
Maximus is
Oh.
like, yes, helicopter windmills. All right,
But there
cool.
there were just people in that car, and now they're gone.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I gotta find you guys again.
The internet of dangerously insecure things. Maybe we can be the Simone Garretts of dangerously insecure things.
Oh, I love her channel. It's so
Yeah.
fun to watch her build robots.
It really is.
Her casually reading while trying to put lipstick on.
Yeah. Well, that's how the Internet of Things is going to be. So if we can think of a way to convey how, at least the first version of, if we can think of a way to convey how awful that is, that would be
No,
hilarious.
here, I've got the idea. So, you stream yourself setting up whatever device it is, right? And then you also stream you in a room with that device after the world has watched you set it up and noted any mistakes that you made or any vulnerabilities that you've revealed. And you just have to deal with the consequences.
Well, so like if we started with the internet vending machine and that we just built, and 4chan got a hold of it, I'm pretty sure 4chan could rig it to, pneumatically launch cans as projectiles. Because, I mean, we basically completely rooted the machine. Like we took out, like, if you had one of those things and you could easily get to the peripheral interface on a vending machine, you could pwn any vending machine that uses that bus protocol.
No! Good thing I had that helmet on.
Going to talk about any security subjects in the video. If there is time, that would be amazing.
Jack Gallo donates $2
Thank you.
and says,
Thanks.
I've been neglecting Krista. I don't want you to feel left out, so $1 for you. It's
Oh,
actually
thanks.
it's actually all split evenly, or more likely going to be spent in a communal manner that none of us directly take home.
Yeah. That'll all go toward equipment.
Yeah. There's so many things. We
Why would you
borrowed.
do this, Space Kid?
Yeah, I borrowed some non-shit equipment, and it turned out pretty good. Oh, actually, does anybody have that from where I posted that before? Maximus, you probably do. The little preview thing. You can post that if you want. You can share it with whatever. It doesn't look completely like ass, and that was just using some equipment that was not 17 years old. That's sort of borrowed.
Spend it on crack. How? We're probably got after tonight. Well, after tonight, guaranteed. Even with taxes, we have $3,000. How much crack could you get for $3,000?
Is crack expensive? What's the
No.
going rate of crack? I don't know.
Crack is it's like a cheaper form of cocaine because it's cut with baking soda. So it's cheap.
Oh, okay.
I think like $5 will get you one serving of crack.
You know, one serving. I would like one crack, please. What's the beginner special? What's a normal amount of crack?
Kane says we could have made that vending machine better if we had more time. Enough to kill you.
No doubt.
Well, I'm very satisfied with the work that we did to get everything working. We had a minor problem with the bill reader, and the schedule that we were on, there was no margin of error. There was some general shenanigans, but I was very satisfied with how that turned out in terms of like the integration, the electronics, and the functionality, because we had it working fine. And Kane did all of the stuff to do that, and the screen rotation and the whole 9 yards, and I thought that was good.
Oh, I'm high above the city now. Time to snipe. Cocaine and crystal meth, that's all I need. We all
Nice!
have like fake drug names now.
Who the hell came up with that? That was clever.
That was Boots Guy. There's a reason he's a mod, and that's it.
Do people
See ya,
actually
Waffle
mix cocaine and meth? I mean, they both pretty much
See you,
take you to the
Waffle
same
Man.
place, right? I've heard of mixing heroin and cocaine. Okay, we need to locate one another.
I'm at the windmill.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm
I'm
on
try to
the.
find it.
Yeah, I don't remember where it is. It's me and Space Kitten and someone else in this chopper.
I got the police on me. Anybody got an armored car? Armored car
Oh, yeah.
inbound. 5x5. Is that what I learned earlier? Radio 5. That's what I learned earlier.
I set a waypoint. It looks like we're gonna crash before that happens, though. I don't have a parachute. Whoops. Cheese balls is cocaine and cheese? Ugh.
I don't think so. I don't think you want to eat when you're on cocaine, do you? I think that's
Yeah, that's why you get like
appetite-suppressant.
super thin. That was like the no, or was it heroin that you didn't eat on? Because that was like all the models did that.
I think most drugs suppress the appetite. Add cane to stream. We actually have that capability, but I think we have it locked to the outside world, so can't do it right now. There's a bitch of a delay when we have outside people in here, though.
Yeah.
We need to do some experiments and figure out a way around that. I think we could do it.
Oh, got hit a car. It's fine. It's fine. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Weed isn't a great appetite suppressant. Yeah, I think that has the opposite effect.
I don't think many people are smoking weed to lose weight.
Which you've done, Space Cat.
I'm here with Divergent Wasp. Whee!
I don't know if that's a viewer or not. I saw that username earlier.
Ghost Door Live says, "Who needs Zim when we have cocaine?"
Wendell is Heisenberg. He is the danger.
Don't spit on me, fam. Says hi. Just got here.
Hello. Beep beep. So Wendell Island. It's Wendell Island. We can't be landlocked. It has to have an ocean view. That's why we chose Kentucky. It's it's ocean view. Duh.
Yeah, Whirlwind even got a helicopter. Damn. Pro. Right there. Alright, so basically all you do is you just have like 3 or 4 stars so the police come, and unless they fix the bug, the police helicopters fly into the windmills and explode, and it just gets all kinds of crazy. But you really need an armored vehicle.
Yeah, because you end up dying a lot otherwise. Oh, we're at the windmills. Almost.
Maybe I can call it in. Didn't I buy a thing?
You bought... Yeah, I think you did buy an armored car. I think I've got one too. But I don't know if it'll come to where you are, though. We're here.
Rusty, I can't get in your vehicle. So immature.
I've got a helmet. You can't even hit me. Someone asked, I'm starting to step my programming game up. What languages should I learn?
Some wheels? I can bring them around.
What languages, but what was the first part?
Spanish.
Yeah, Chinese is really gonna get you far. Mandarin.
Chinese, yeah. That Chinese would be a really good choice.
I think he's actually talking about programming languages. But...
I like how you just got on board there.
Okay, I got stuff to do.
We said Spanish.
Oh, he
Well,
said
we were joking,
programming
yeah.
languages.
Oh, yeah. I mean, depends on what kind of a job you want, I guess. Go is a nice language. Python is a quick and easy language that's you can cover a lot of ground really quickly.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels? I'll get back to it then.
Thanks, guys. He said it in all caps. I'm not sure if serious or not, or if he's like, thanks for telling me Mandarin.
Totally sincere.
Oh no, it's sorry caps. Do you ever feel bad because you type LOL but you have caps lock on, so it looks like you're laughing harder than you really are?
Call back soon.
I never regret my LOLs. They're always genuine.
It's been so long. I played this game. I don't remember what the contacts do.
Mutual. We're here to help.
You have to call
I did.
the insurance, yeah.
The people watching me were like, "What the fuck is he doing?" It's like being an idiot. That's what.
Took an assembly class at the same time as Java.
Assembly in Java. Have I installed Linux on a dead Badger? No. I have installed Linux on an ITX board in a Vax vacuum cleaner. That was my mini Vax, which Conmega will probably get the joke. There's a picture on my Twitter, like one of the first pictures I ever posted of my micro Vax. Because nothing sucks like a Vax.
I don't want to drive. Let's let Divergent Wasp drive.
I don't know if I trust a Divergent Wasp. Does that actually mean he's on the good guy's side?
What?
Like he doesn't sting
Divergent
people?
Wasp, you're supposed to drive. You got in the back. Oh, I guess Wendell's driving.
What are your thoughts on Lua?
Oh, Lou's not bad.
I think Don't Starve is programmed in Lua.
Whoop. Accidentally
Could
shot
be
a
wrong.
whirlwind.
Oh,
Jack Gallo donated $2 and says, does anybody remember HTA? Tongue out emoticon LOL.
HTA? Oh, the HTML thing?
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know.
Oh, another armored car.
Wow, earlier I was shooting, and it immediately...
Brought
I
the
gotta
cops.
yeah,
We need to probably go down to the highway and then drive back up here.
I got it.
Am I the only one who's not receiving email notifications from Twitch? We get them sometimes, but they all just go into like a spam folder.
Do you guys accept the newly founded cane coins or the partnered cocaine coins?
Is that a thing? Not sure if serious. I hope it is.
There's
See you,
so
Rust
many
Belt.
cryptos now, and it's like, should I pay $100 to get these for 30 cents and maybe they'll double in value? But probably not.
Yeah, alright, 1 star. Alright, this should be easy from here.
King Farquhar is now following. I'm gonna be so psyched if that's like a Saudi Arabian king. Yes! You think they have a lot of people who watch Twitch?
Probably.
Some of the Twitch programming streams are unreal because those people are so good at programming. Like, insanely good.
I feel like I spend half my time like looking up basic stuff because I've forgotten how to write it. I don't know, like that can't be entertaining for people to watch.
The streams where Notch, the guy that wrote Minecraft, is programming is surreal because he's just... It's just in his brain. I would
Yeah.
I would love to have that ability.
The king from Shrek is Farquaad. I also thought that's what his name was.
Oh, it's probably taken.
To go with something similar. It's all ogre now.
It's all ogre.
If any of you guys play Left 4 Dead, and you should get the mod that replaces the tank with Shrek, it's hilarious. It plays Smash Mouth when he comes around a corner and he yells donkey at you. It's so funny.
Oh, there's a helicopter.
Night, Rust Belt, and thank you.
All right, Divergent Wasp, you got to drive us around and lure the helicopters into the windmills.
Saudi King following a stream with a woman in it, good point. 420 Stoner King.
Conmega's like, yeah, I'm gonna go look at that photo now.
How many... Do you have to have... Oh, here's the police helicopters, they've made it.
Yeah, they're here.
I want to buy Left 4 Dead just for that. It is really funny. Would 10 out of 10 would recommend Chicken Blue. Notch is amazing. I think I'll add explosion arrows to make it more fun. Types a couple minutes, has it working? Yeah, that never works for me. Or rather, I'll get something working like that, like instantly, and then it breaks something else.
That's also the promise of Lua. Like, Lua is that easy, supposedly, but it's not. Can be. Is that horn playing Ode to Joy? Yep. There's a GitHub Atom plugin that auto-completes from Stack Overflow. But you know, actually, if you guys are looking to make investments in companies, the hottest growing sector right now is companies that make products that are called low-code, no-code things. One of those companies is called QuickBase, and I don't know if it's a passing fad or something for real, but QuickBase has a lot of customers in the Fortune 500, and it's just like a drag-and-drop workflow database program. There's also one for Android that's really good, where you can just build a little application for Android with drag-and-drop for like a workflow. So like if you've got people that work in the field, and they're supposed to interview somebody and ask questions, and it's branching and it does stuff, there's this little application that you can put that little workflow together, and it can call other applications. So it's like, first, you know, go to if you got an iPad, go to the Word Office application, and then switch to the other thing, and then do something else, and then open this application, and then play something in Spotify. You can do all that without even coding anything, just sort of a drag and drop interface. That kind of thing came out in the early 2000s, but computers weren't powerful enough, and they were really shitty. but this time around it looks like it's going to catch. So there's like 15 companies that have gone from like $1 million in revenue to like $100 million in revenue in the past year or two.
I think they might have fixed this bug. I've not seen a single chopper hit a windmill yet.
Well, we're not in motion.
That's true.
There we go.
There goes one.
Yeah, we're supposed to like drive around in and out
Sleigh
with
chase,
these things.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're teleporting in this car. I think somebody's lagging out.
Oh, yep. Sleeping forever died. Username came true.
Oh, I think I missed the Jack Gallo donation.
Thank
HTA
you.
was the old HTML app language. $2.
Oh yeah, okay. I never had to actually use that, but I encountered it in the wild once or twice, maybe. Nice. Thanks, Jack Gallo. Crazy son of a bitch.
Hey.
Yeah, choppers.
I feel like this is easier to deal with. But we have us armored cars, though.
I accidentally gunned down Sleeping Forever because I thought they were a cop.
The helicopter explosions are real.
There's so many. Space Kitten died. Another pizza for me? What kind of pizza are you getting? Hello, Nimrod Tech. Any tips on buying a used ThinkPad laptop on eBay?
Okay, we answered this question once before. Is it Nakini?
Oh, I don't remember.
I remember asking. I don't remember the answer. Anyway, Nakani says, supporting your future endeavors, smiley face, hashtag Ready Player One, $201.
Jesus
Whoa,
Christ.
thank you. Thank you very much. You guys are the best. I kind of want to get out of the car to see what happens, but I kind of don't want to get out of the car.
Yeah, you die immediately. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is 201 a prime number?
That's a strange question.
Probably.
My input, don't buy used laptops on eBay.
If so, extra bonus points. Very nice.
Yeah, eBay laptops, they're definitely going to get a questionable battery.
If you ever want to figure out why you don't want to buy an eBay laptop, just watch the Louis Rossman videos where he takes them apart and they're like, why are you wearing gloves? And then he does his awesome little microscope where he like zooms in and he's like, clearly this person is a very clean person that never ate over their computer. It's just a field of nastiness on the printed circuit board. There's just all kinds of shit all over this. I mean, if you look at that, your skin will crawl. And he's like, and they ask why I wear gloves.
I don't think eating is the thing you should be most concerned about.
This is amazing.
Oops. 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 Run away, run away, run away.
Yeah. Fire, explosions, and whatever. Woo.
I didn't mean to drop that.
Murder rep says circuit pubes are regular there.
What does that even mean?
Circuit pubes.
Nice. Did they
Subnautica is
actually
now
come up with
following.
that, or is that something that you came up with just now? Because bravo.
That's probably a thing in the laptop repair industry.
O-Skills is the Bob Ross of tech. He really is. He is such a gifted individual.
Oh, there goes one.
I got blowed up.
There goes the second, I think. I died. I don't know who killed me. Someone ran over me.
I was in an armored car and I got run over. I should do a video on Black Arch Kali or Forensic Fedora. Forensic Fedora, that might be a possibility. Maybe also either FTK or Encase. Although, I would have to email them and see about making sure that that's okay to use. Or make sure it's okay to do that, because there's some weird stuff you gotta agree to in our license agreement.
Jack Gallo says he's all out of scotch. That wasn't a donation. I think that's probably officially the end of him.
Well, thank you, Jack Gallo.
Thank you.
It was an honor and a privilege.
Wendell, do you have any other stories like the cockroach one?
The cockroach story. Yeah.
Is there anything grosser than that? Like, can you think of anything? Personally, I've never heard anything nastier than that.
No, it's really hard to beat the cockroach story. I mean, there's tons of stuff that I've worked on that has died as a result of cat pee. I think the most expensive time for like there's this office that had an office cat, and the server was an AS400 that was just in the floor, you know, in a room. AS400 is kind of an expensive-ish. I'm sure that Con Mega's gonna know what that is. It's sort of an expensive-ish, like, small time, not a PC server, but, you know, specialized applications. Typically, you know, those things are like 30 to 50 grand by the time you get your applications and all this other kind of stuff. But anyway, the office cat decided it didn't like the AS400, and there was weeks, if not months, of cat pee and poop,
Oh.
and no one noticed. And it was like, well, you know, we did notice a weird smell, but we didn't think anything of it because it was the server stuff was kind of in the basement, and the cat could, you know, go all the way through the office, and so they had to get a new. And it was like 30 grand to fix it. I mean, it was seriously messed up. I didn't. They had a service contract, but it was like, yeah, we're not gonna honor the warranty on that. You're gonna have to buy some new stuff. And I was there when they popped the side of the case off, and the cat, for what it's worth, was like able to pee through the back of it to the inside, and it was just crusted over. It's amazing that it worked as long as it did.
I bet the cat was like, this is a really nice warm spot to pee and poop. Plus, I've got this nice fan to sort of dry me off afterwards.
There's some warm air coming out of this hole. Let me pee in it.
That's like the cat equivalent of a hand dryer.
And it was like this low pile carpet that it was sitting on, and you could kind of notice where the cat had like picked at the carpet with its claw, like it was like trying to bury stuff, but they didn't notice.
We've definitely had some cats over the years that, like, I guess it's just the instinct. They'll make that half-ass attempt to bury the poop, but not really.
Yeah. We're trapped.
We've made a mistake. The most common issues with old VCRs were things stuffed in front of them by kids, crowns, food, etc. Speaking of things, I heard a horror story. A friend of mine went to the eye doctor the other day and said that while he was there was a kid who had apparently put super glue in their eye.
Oh.
I was like,
yeah, I've heard of a woman who thought it was eye drops.
How? Ugh. Apparently they have to put some sort of special chemical, but then they have to pick out the individual pieces. Can you imagine? Ugh. That's terrible.
Yeah, Con Mega was like, that's seriously nasty. You know, I tell you this is how messed up I am. I was like, you know, I could probably alcohol that off and have some AS400 parts for my collection. And I considered that for probably a quarter of a second which is a really long time to be considering something like that. But ultimately, I decided, nope, fuck it. I don't need this shit.
Is Kane's Patreon legit? I believe that it is.
Yes, Kane's Patreon is absolute.
Whoa.
Chris got run over. Kane's
Space Kitten.
Patreon is legit. So, and he is definitely looking to fill the hours. So, you should definitely support him if you would like to see content from him and do all that kind of stuff. I can. Who knows? There's probably some collaboration in the future. I just need to wrap up my orderly exit.
Text it.
Text it.
Hashtag.
Tweet it. Yeah. Hashtag text it.
Nothing
Remember
bad.
the K.
You know, I've been on other people's channels before. I've been on, you know, Joker's channel and Tech Yes City and Linus Tech Tips. I was on Linus Tech Tips many moons ago. Many other channels. No reason that can't continue to happen.
Text it like exit. So with an X.
But a K before the X. Because there's already a text it.
Thinking of moving to Mars. Yeah, you know, I definitely think the I don't want to live on this planet meme applies for sure.
You know, it's a little known fact. You don't have to pay tax on your Patreon dollars on Mars.
It's the one place.
Yeah. Well, there's others. But that's the best. You don't want to live in the other place.
Tech sit makes it sound like you're sitting on something, yeah, like a sit-in or something. No, it's cool. It's good. We can come together for projects and stuff. I mean, you know, any channel for any reason, but in terms of like, you know, whatever, not really so much that anymore.
I don't know how to pronounce this username. Weimerimer, I think is what we're going for there. Donated $5. Dollar bill, y'all. Like $1.67 to each of you.
Thank you.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Have we exhausted the fun that we can have with the I almost said treadmills. That's not it though. It's windmill.
What is happening with the forums? The community will have a forum regardless of stuff. So the community can do whatever it wants to do. But it will have a place.
Let's not say that. Let's not go that far.
Yeah.
Some of these people, you don't
They
want
have,
to give
they
them
have to
that
be
much
told what to
latitude.
do. No, by God. No. If I've taught you nothing else, it is to think for yourself and reason for yourself. And if I've succeeded in that, then I've done well. I like that about the Rossman videos too, because he's like, look, I'm trying to teach you to think, not like fix your laptop for you. But he's a lot more abrasive about it, and I just love that, because he's like, stop being a moron. Especially when he gets like a random question from the audience, and it's like, I did T226 blah blah blah, and he's like, you moron, what is going on? Think. Use your brain. I feel like Rossman would yell at me, because I've totally done the PCB baking thing, but I at least had the Arduino temperature control, so rather than like the heat gun or whatever.
Trust.
You can't teach people common sense. That's true.
Jack Hello says this stream
Yeah.
is so much more entertaining with double vision.
Drink till we're fun.
Fun till we'll drink.
I wish I cared enough about alcohol to like, I don't know. I have like one or two and then it's like I'm done.
You wish you about alcohol for it to control your life?
No.
Con Mega says if I ever get I think he's saying if I ever get a PDP-8 that is in the same cat shit and urine situation, that he would more than happily clean the shit out of it. Yeah, you know, for a PDP-7 or a PDP-8, I probably would put up with that. I would find a way.
What? Wait a minute. Was that just a long way to go for a pun?
It was worth a punt.
I don't even know where you guys are. I'm just in a car with two strange men.
Yeah, I'm just. We're on the home stretch of the stream. I'm just driving into cops. Armored car, no worries.
Yeah, we gotta go soon.
Can't post a link? You should be able to. I had that happen to me the other day. I went to post a link and it was like, you can't post. And I'm like, I'm a mod. I don't know why.
I got a special setting on you.
I was posting hippie bullshit. Oil diffuser.
Yeah, we got a special AI that excludes hippie bullshit.
Wasn't someone's... Yeah, it has to be us. Like, our actual main account. I'm not logged in on it, or I would do it right now. What was your favorite computer science class, Wendell?
Ooh. I don't know. You know, for any computer scientists or aspiring computer scientists or people that want to read an accessible book with many of the lessons in a computer science education, you really should take a look at Algorithms to Live By. It is a great book. It's not really for computer scientists, but if you're a computer scientist, you can read it and probably have a better understanding of what they're trying to teach you in class. Because it's kind of an overview of a lot of the classical problems in computer science, or classical problems in life that have been solved over the last 60 years through good application of number theory and computer science. And so that book was Algorithms to Live By. It's got like a blue wire brain thingy on it. And it is a damn good book for understanding why certain types of algorithms in computer science are important. Everything from sorting to random number generation to game theory, that kind of thing. And so, like, I'll give you a little preview. Poor optimization. Redwood forest is a poor optimization problem. If the redwood trees could all coordinate with one another, think about, like, okay, a meadow of grass. The goal of the redwood tree is to, you know, capture photons, turn them into energy, right? So, a meadow absorbs just as many photons as the forest canopy. But each individual redwood competing with each other individual redwood sort of raises the meadow into the sky. And so the redwood is not an optimized problem, not optimized from an evolutionary sense, whereas a meadow is. So it was an interesting way to explain and look at that. And the book's filled with stuff like that. I mean, it's like 300 pages of that. It's great. Because each individual tree doesn't communicate with each other individual tree. And so, if no tree would grow, no tree would have to grow. More of the energy could be spent on things other than growing.
And then we wouldn't have houses. Sounds like socialist propaganda to me.
Did that guy snipe you from close range? I had a broken bottle, so I was gonna totally destroy him.
Grizzle, do you have a computer science degree? Yes, I do.
Ever done any VHDL or Verilog on FPGA? Not since college. I've done some stuff with an FPGA, but it was not in Verilog. I had a very, very specialized project I was working on that I was an Altera Cyclone-based something, but the software that was used for manipulating the FPGA was basically glorified proprietary DSP software, so I never actually got to get my hands dirty with anything that low level.
Do a flip. Do you guys eat ranch with pizza? Is that a thing?
I've used ranch to supplement some shitty pizza before, but it's not my favorite thing to do. That was big. Did you guys have the... I mean, I know Wendell did, but did you have like the rectangle pizzas in high school that looked like a cracker on the bottom?
Yeah, and they were terrible. Like,
Yeah, that
and they
was-
always came with corn.
Ranch was a way to make those bearable.
Unsubscribing, you all have tech backgrounds.
Aw.
He's kidding. That's Nick Mock.
Oh.
That's a regular.
Well, Chris is kind of a noob.
Yeah, I mean, I know stuff about web programming, but other than that, Space Kitten, just knock it off. Fist fight.
Oh, I'm tired of driving. Is someone in the car with me? Who's in the car? It's your turn to drive. I'm going to control the radio.
That we can't play because otherwise we'll get a takedown notice on YouTube.
Have you ever had a pizza with ranch instead of pizza sauce? That's a thing. You can get that.
So there's a pizza chain in Seattle that it was I don't know if it's a chain, but there was more than one location. But it was by far the best pizza that I've ever had ever, which was Mad Pizza. And they had like really fucked up sounding pizzas, but they were amazing.
We just got a new pizza place. We have to try it.
They had one that was like mushroom. It was like 3 kinds of mushroom and pineapple or something. I mean, I don't think it was pineapple, but it was something like pineapple. And it was like, there's no way this is good. And it was delicious.
Pineapple's pretty normal on pizza, I thought.
Yeah, but it was like all the other ingredients plus pineapple. It like mushroom, only mushroom and pineapple. It doesn't sound like that would be good, but it was like mushroom, pineapple, and like green pepper strips. And it was perfect.
What kind of cheese? Was it just standard, like, pizza cheese, mozzarella?
No, I don't think it was mozzarella. It was something else.
See ya, Lollyfin.
See ya.
Lily said, everybody have a banging Friday night. And then somebody reminded him it's Wednesday.
Oh, shit. He's already out at the bar. It's too late.
Cheeseburger pizza. Yeah. Oh yeah, you guys can probably go look at the menu. It's been years ago that I had it, so they had all kinds of experimental stuff.
I make my own pizza. I love vegetarian with chicken. I got news for you,
How's
Darkstar.
that vegetarian?
I think your definition of vegetarian is flawed.
Wasn't there
There's
some
people
company
who call
that...
themselves... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was saying, some people call themselves vegetarians, but they eat chicken and fish. Because I guess they don't have souls, I don't know.
If you just eat fish, that's pescatarian, right? Or something like that.
What was the, wasn't there a, like a protein, like a fake chicken protein thing that was just like little chicken cubes, but it was totally vegetarian?
Wouldn't it be like tofu?
I've never heard of that. I don't know.
It was like veggie burgers, but it was their chicken version of it, but it only came in cube form. But it wasn't tofu because it tasted like chicken. Does tofu taste like chicken? I didn't think it did.
I think tofu
No.
takes on the flavor of whatever it's cooked with.
They have like those vegetable things in the frozen section, and it's supposedly totally vegetable, and they get pretty close sometimes to meat-ish. But of course, the way that they do that is just pack them with salt.
Shady Unicorn says, yo. Nick Trotsky is like, what do you think you're gonna do? I don't know, but something interesting.
We're gonna be the angry welder. We're just gonna play with blowtorches.
The angry hydraulic press.
I think
Just
that one's
we'll-
taken.
We're gonna get a bunch of interns, and we're gonna say, put your hand right here, and they'll do it every time. Tofu taste of misery and depression. I don't know if I've really had tofu. If I have, it's been like in something else.
Am I
I
talking
didn't
about
realize.
ramen? Am I talking about ramen in relation to what?
That sounds good right now.
There's a
Oh,
type-
no, for the vegetable thing? No, I'm talking about like, they make like chicken patties and burgers. And you can buy them in the frozen section, but they're totally vegetarian. So they're clearly not actually chicken patties and burgers. Test tube meat is where it's at. Yeah, I wonder how vegetarians feel about lab-grown meat. I think we talked about that before.
Oh,
Aw.
is that a hacker?
I don't think so. I think somebody was throwing grenades.
I heard of someone trying raccoon. I feel like that's a good way to get there's a certain Toxicara, I think, and there's a bunch of other like worms that live in other nasty
That's-
parasites.
No, that's totally a thing. Like, I remember there was a news story where there was an Asian grocery, and they had raccoon in the back,
Ugh.
and like a suburban housefrau went in there, and she was so offended she called the cops.
Why would you call the cops?
They were like, "Ma'am, they're allowed to have raccoon." I think there might have been some kind of code violation, but they're like, "Listen, you don't call 911 because they have raccoon
Yeah.
meat." She was like, "No, look at its little hands. I don't want to have my child shouldn't have to see that."
What?
Con Megas, what's the oldest piece of computer equipment or oldest machine that you have? I don't know. I've got some really, really old equipment. Like, I've got like a one of those 8-byte memory cards where it's a bunch of 8-bit memory cards where it's 8 vacuum tubes and a wire on like an aluminum card. That's probably the oldest thing. But the oldest cool thing that I have is it's a Canon. It's a Canon Cat 2 or a Canon Cat or something like that. But it's a machine. It's a word processor. But if you break out of the word processing software, it's actually Fortran. So it's a Fortran machine, but it's a word processor. But you can exit out of the word processing software. It was never designed to do that. It just turns out you can do that. And then you have a Fortran machine, and it's an all-in-one, and it's cool as hell because it still works. And it's not really that old because it's got a 3.5-inch hard drive and all that. I think that's from like '92, so it's not that old. It might have been '88. I'm not sure. It has a Wikipedia page, so you can probably look up the year that it's from. I've got stuff from the '70s. A ton of stuff from the '70s. Wait, you have a cat? Not a feline, but the word processor thing. Is that what you're excited about? The word processor thing that runs Fortran? Yes, they are indeed quite rare.
I like it. Sometimes you just catch a Twitch chat message out of context, and the doctors were able to reattach the finger.
But dang it, I made it here.
And Con Mega, I think I found a new friend because I've never met anybody that was that excited about the cat. I mean, I was. Nobody else ever is. Because, I mean, oh my god, Fortran on a machine. What the hell?
There is a YouTuber that was chopping wood with his 12-year-old son, and his son chopped right down into his foot. Oh.
That's gonna be tough to live down.
Remember the time, Dad, that you let me cut off my foot?
Well, I thought the son chopped into the dad's foot.
Oh, maybe, I don't know.
When I was
Get in,
little,
Wendell.
when I was little, they were putting a road through the middle. Like the road ran next to the creek, and they were moving it. So they moved it over to the. I'm trying to think of a way to explain this. All right, so it's a rural area, and basically the only flat land is between the hills, and so you have like a hill on this side and a hill on this other side, and it's just kind of a little valley in the middle. But we're only talking about, 500 to 1,000 feet between the two hills, and everybody builds their houses not on the slope, and they usually put the road as close to the slope as possible. Well, and that's also usually where the creek is, or the water, or whatever, because that's just how it works. And so usually they would build a road next to the creek. Well, the creek kept washing out the road, and we had a little farm, and there were two houses, one house close to the creek, and one house on the other side. And so there was a gap between the two houses, 1,000 feet between all this. And they were like, well, we're going to move the road from next to the creek to the middle of the flat land here, so there's not constantly washing out. So we were kind of fucked, but they graded it and paved it. It wasn't really a big deal, and they put blacktop down, and so I was just running barefoot because that's what you do when you're a kid, I guess.
Yeah.
Right after they paved it across the blacktop.
How many steps before you realized?
I was running, so I was in the middle of the road. And so my inertia carried me to the other side of the road, but I couldn't walk for 3 days. And even then, it was really painful. I might be an idiot.
Chuck Gallo asked if we would play Age of Empires. We literally just played Age of Empires. Like, when was that? Not Sunday, it must have been Wednesday.
Yeah, last Wednesday. A week ago. It's on the YouTube channel, you can watch it.
I won.
Yeah, let's
Every
just
game.
say, let's just say that neither me nor Wendell are aggressive enough to deal with a grizzly invasion.
What? I never invaded first. It was always Wendell who was coming for my gold.
Coming for your Lucky Charms, eh?
I just wanted to have like a pretty town, and then someone would show up at my door with an army.
Well, for what it's worth, I was expanding aggressively, but not I didn't really want direct confrontation, but I did want the resources, so I guess that inevitably leads to confrontation.
I think that's pretty much the history of the world.
Yeah.
Make venison for the PG prom.
Venison jerky. Because venison jerky is amazing. I think somebody was saying that earlier. I don't know what Whirlwind's doing. He's just running around.
Our prom didn't have food. Do proms normally have food?
We didn't have food at ours either, I don't think.
Usually they do have snacks, like drinks and stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, there might have been like some Chex Mix or something, but there was not really like dinner. You went to dinner before the prom, which was stupid because you paid all that money for the clothes, and then you went and ate in them.
We didn't go out to eat. My mom made a bunch of snacks. We just had like finger foods at my house and then went to prom.
Oh, that reminds me, speaking of tofu, there's some type of cheese that appears in, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this right, Saneer, or Sog Saneer, something like that. It's like a green spinach paste. Sometimes they put little chunks of chicken in it, but it's an Indian food, I think. And there's some type of cheese that's very, very similar to tofu, but it's actually a cheese. And it has a very, very mild taste, but it has a similar texture and consistency as tofu.
Oh, okay. Is there more to that, or are you just letting us know this cheese exists?
I like that cheese. That cheese,
Cheese is good.
that cheese is good on pizza.
I thought you were gonna like. I don't know. You were sort of crowdsourcing an answer or something, but all right.
Well,
Duly noted.
I think that was the cheese that was on the Mad Pizza. And when you guys were talking about tofu, it was like, I need to mention this cheese because this cheese is damn good. And oh, I think that's the cheese that was on the Mad Pizza cheese too.
Oh, I see. So you had a rogue thread and you just picked it back up.
Yep. My brain was being searched for answers and then the answer came. My brain's very slow sometimes. Unless I've like pre-cached the information, I'm not really that good about talking about something off the top of my head.
I'm just swimming in a pool right now. Enjoying it before they shut it down for Labor Day. Cheez-Its canned cheese food. Say what you want. Squeezed cheese is delicious.
Miguel says that venison jerky is fantastic. Venison jerky is indeed fantastic.
Is the canned cheese, is there really, does that have dairy in it? Is that actually cheese? I don't
No,
know.
Oh,
it's
yeah, it
like
definitely
cheese
does.
product. Oh, it does?
What if I told you I might know a guy with a 360 in his basement that I have a small chance of obtaining someday? I wish you'd let me know, because I trashed one.
Small chance of obtaining one day, meaning they're going to kill that guy.
Yeah, I mean, if you're into that kind of stuff, I've got a source, but
Oh.
he doesn't maintain stuff, but I definitely have a source. Oh, Kristen knows the source. You've been there, haven't you, or have you?
Oh, wait, sorry. I was excited someone found a tour bus.
Oh,
Are you talking about the guy
Yeah.
down by the river?
yeah.
Yeah, I do know the source. I've not been there, but I know of the source.
Oh, we got to take you there someday.
Yeah.
Grizzle's been there a few times. It's a
I've heard
surreal.
legends.
It is a legendary experience.
There are scrolls that tell of this place.
But it's all spoken in riddles.
Well, he's currently my source for Model M's. I mean, I think 7 or 8 of the 10 Space Saver Model M's came from my buddy. I feel like the Pawn Stars guy. It's like, I know a guy. Just comment. It's like, wait, what?
So Wendell, how connected are you in the black market? I don't think there's anything black about that market. It's totally legal.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Yeah, it's just obscure. It's just a bunch
Pushes
of
up
shit
glasses.
that the average person would look at and be like, someone should clean this up.
This is just a garbage pile. It's like, this is like metal recycling, and it's like, no, we need this.
The beige market.
The beige market.
It's like every home improvement store.
That is a great name for obsolete technology because everything from that era is beige.
You think that'll be like a new fad eventually? It's like everything right now, I guess, is kind of like black. Will things be another color sometime? Will like all tech stuff be orange one day? And that's how we'll know it's from like the 2000s.
Yeah.
I think, well, the new fad is they got to make it 500 different colors. You got to have your beats in every color so you can accessorize any outfit.
No, we had that for a while. So it was beige, then it was black, now it's aluminum.
Get in the party bus.
And I'm not sure what the
Oh,
next thing's
wow.
going to be.
There's not even an animation to get into this bus.
You just show up in it.
Sony went a little off the reservation. They had purple magnesium for a while. That's one thing that I gave up, but I really wish that I'd kept for my collection. The Sony Z505. The Z505 is like a MacBook Air from before, well before MacBook Airs were even a thing. Well before MacBook Airs were a glint in Steve Jobs' eye. It's like Steve Jobs saw the Z505 and was like, why did this design die? Let's take this design and amp it up with modern technology, and it'll be great. Because the Z505 shares a lot in common, I think, with the... I mean, it's not as small and sexy as a Mac, but honestly, the worst thing about it was that it was purple. but it was all magnesium, you know, unibody-ish kind of construction. Not, well, sort of, kind of. It's really good. Miguel says the next phase is RGB.
Yeah.
RG bullshit.
Of course we say that, but we've got RGB in the new office, so...
Yeah, we did build a new, build an RGB lighting controller, so that might be fun.
It's definitely fun. We've been in there. We've turned the lights on. It's a disco party all the time. That's all the stage. That's all the stage lighting we need. It's just constant glowing lights. Oh, there's a jump here. It seems like it's gonna end badly for everybody.
Alright, it's getting late. If anybody
It
has
is.
anything they need to get off their chest, or anybody has any last questions, let me know.
Now's the time.
Welcome to all the new people. We managed to
Yeah.
maintain above 200 the entire fucking stream. Who could even imagine it?
Not me.
And I have no idea how much donation money we got.
Yeah, we'll have to count
I
it
think
later.
it's north of $500.
Thank you
You guys
guys.
are the best. Thank you.
Be sure to check out Kane's Patreon as well. He's needs help.
And we'll be back on Friday with another exciting edition. You can always check out the YouTube for what you've missed before.
He's like, I love Wendell. Okay. Linux tutorial still coming. Yep.
Any hints on what we'll play next time? We don't have much. We've got, what's the name of that? Somebody donated a game.
Something Star. We haven't played it
Star
yet.
Ruler. Star Ruler 2.
Yeah.
Somebody donated that. I don't know if we'll try that. Eventually we're going to play that. So, sometimes we'll go back to Factorio. Might do a Factorio stream.
That is always a popular game.
Tim573, FYI, Unicomp is making a 10 keyless Model M. They have been saying that for literally the last decade. It's not high on their priority list. The 360 is one of my bucket list items. I don't know if I'll get another one. That was about 5 years ago. Surface Book still recommend? No. Surface Book's old news now. Thank
Would you
Miguel.
sell your beard?
Would I sell my beard?
Individual hairs go for $40 each.
You can get a dime-sized section for $100.
You guys are amazing. What can I say? The internet is the weirdest and most fucked up in a good and bad way, but mostly good of late. And I appreciate everything. Thank you guys. And the future, I think, looks pretty good.
Keep your ear to the street, gang.
Gang.
Keep those hashtags coming. The Discord is an unofficial pirate Discord created by Barry. We do not sanction it.
But we do occasionally visit. But we don't have any powers there.
You have no powers
Over
here.
here.
King Dingaling, oh, you're just too late.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
What a great username. King Dingaling. That just really appeases my inner 12-year-old. That's really funny.
Jacob Tyler says, thanks for being awesome. We are all awesome. Every one of us. It is amazing.
Wow, there's a couple that they are. We won't call them out.
When and where will we get news about the Tech Syndicate situation?
There's not, I mean, it's not really, there's, I don't, what news are you expecting? I'm making an orderly exit. There's some some backlog and some videos. There's a thing for Qualcomm. And, you know, Kane has already exited or been exited. And is going to make content on his own. It's like a Kyle and Paul kind of thing. I mean, honestly, it's not any more complicated than that, really. So.
All right.
Yep.
See everybody Friday.
Good night,
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Bye.
See you Friday.